Welcome. Chat rules. No doxing. No homophobic bullcrap. No racial bullcrap. If you don't like someone in chat, click on their name and select block. And then select block again. Done. If you ever feel like it's all too much, log off and contact the number below for help. To be eligible for gifted memberships, click the $sign and select membership. Then hit gift settings and slide to on to allow gifts. Turn off gift settings the same way. My email, ConnieKR68@gmail.com. Tips are appreciated, never expected. Cash App, $, capital CONNIEKR. PayPal me at ConnieKR68. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism and commenting.
Get ready, because Constant Sue has something to say, like it or not. Good morning. Yes, tattoos, you're blue. Buttercup, I made you a managing mod. And I forgot to switch it back. Let me see who else here this morning. Jackie Blue. Sarah. Let me know when you're ready, Sarah. If you want to come up, I'll drop you a link. Hey, April. Kimmykins. Buttercup. Who else is here? Kentucky. Tattoos.com. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Forgot what the goofball used to say. Stormy Skies, hello. Fizz Crake, hello. Thank you, Buttercup. Morning, AC. Morning, Granny. Robo Granny. Morning, Traders. TZB. Hope you get to feeling better. Kiki's Eyes. Hello. Dreamer G. I love that avatar, Sarah. I even changed it from Ernie's jail poster picture. Hope for Snoopy, good morning. So hi Sky. Today's topic is I don't need to be put on a milk carton. The other day I had my phone on airplane mode. So I didn't notice nobody calling, and I think my friend came over and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why aren't you answering the phone?" I looked at it because it was on airplane mode. Good morning, Curiosity. Oh, before we get this started, I have to show you something. I just came across this in my shorts. Not in my shorts. Good morning, Reverend Mark. I came across this in the short videos. And guys will probably know this, but I don't know why it hit me so funny. But I think this is just hilarious. So we're going to watch it. It is a new channel that I found I just love. It's called Human Anatomy Full Body 3D by Smart Doctor. Let me get this on the full screen here. And I don't know why this makes me laugh. This makes me laugh so much. Hi, Night Owl. Like I said, the guys will probably already know this. But ladies, did you ever notice? I mean, did you ever know? No. Did you know the way the testicles bounce? Why do I think that's so funny? How I thought they just hung there in between. I did not know they went right, left, right, left, right, left. Is that what they do? And the penis goes in between? Let me show you this link. Is that how they really do? I guess I just thought you. That's the male anatomy. But I think it's just funny. Is that what they do from your left leg? They bounce, bounce, bounce. I don't know. I just thought they swing with each leg. I didn't know that. Yes, it is, Jackie. Especially how they say they're so tender. So you would think that boom, 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 but surely a doctor would know how they swing, and this is a credible source. I don't know. I watched it way longer than probably healthy. I just thought, I thought they went to the right. I just thought they hung down in the middle. Like I'm sure they got a picture of a woman walking, but our boobs don't go right, left, right, left. They just go bounce, 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 bounce. So I don't know why. I just thought that was. I guess they do get used to it. But could you imagine having that? Having that. I mean, I don't know. And how do you wear Wrangler jeans and do that? Yeah. No way you could wear Wrangler jeans and walk that way. He must be naked walking. Because surely your shorts hold. Guys, we need some input here. Surely your shorts hold them somewhat in place, right? I don't know. It looks dangerous, right? It's hilarious to me. I don't know why, but it just cracks me up. They're just a hanging there. And a hose for a penis. I thought it was hilarious. Right. I would have to wear a job set, kind of like a bra. If your boobs are too big and you don't wear a bra, it does hurt when you walk. Absolutely. I know. Maybe this is why I blame Sarah for this because this came up in my shorts after her golden kitty thing. Yeah, Chuck's right. Something, something ain't. Something's just hanging a little weird there. It killed me. That's why I thought I had to show y'all kill you too. Okay. Fizzcrake says, if you swing your hips just right, it's like a bell clapper slapping your thighs. Are you serious? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Oh, let me get this other thing too I want to show you. I decided to do a backup channel. I'll get that later. But yeah, I'm going to do a backup channel. I know. I thought I almost got my son caught when he was a baby one time in jeans, but it didn't. It looks broke, April said. Yeah, blame Sarah. You're going to have to change your name. Okay. Hey, Lightning Viper. It came. I love like anatomy and, let's see what else this doctor has so you don't think I'm all a weirdo. Here it is. He has his shorts are all like the baby being born. Let me get rid of that. Like the baby being born, in the belly, all that. There's just really cool shorts on here. See, this is the women anatomy and fat distribution. It's just a really cool, shows you how your belly works, your ovaries, your little baby. your face. Just cool stuff on here. So I'm really not a real weirdo. You want to know what's inside your leg that's hurting? Well, he can show you what what it looks like, and then you can find out what it was. So, yeah, there's a leg one. I'm pretty sure. Full body scope of the human anatomy. There. Where does yours hurt? There's the nuts again. I was see, I was looking for a night owl's leg. I was looking for night owl's leg, and we got nuts again. There you go, Sarah. There's a link for Sarah. And see, those nutters are hitting his belly. Look, I feel like I'm in grade school. Hey, Courtney, Mike. Okay. Oh, there's Sarah. Good morning. Isn't that hilarious?
I don't know why, but yes, I have to check my microphone. I'm like, Constance, what the hell happened to your show? This is off the topic. I'll roll with it, or, bounce with it. You
Night
see
Owl
what I
said
did
it's
there?
further behind the knee. Yeah, roll with it. But look at him. It was as innocent as looking for a night owl's leg, and we got more nuts.
Got more nuts.
And these ones hit his
Boing.
belly.
I don't know what's
Yep.
better, this or the Golden Kitty.
I
Well,
think
I
it's
did
just
have a special kit for all you men out there that want to cast your hawk. I did advertise that in my last live.
hey, JP, we're looking at balls. Really,
Bouncing.
look at him. They almost hit his belly.
Yeah, they're swinging. He needs like a better pair of shorts.
A jock strap, maybe.
I think that's why they make the new soft boxers with a little junk pouch. It's like a little
Oh,
kangaroo pouch, and it nestles the nuts. It
is
sort
it
of correct.
really?
It nestles the nuts ever so. It gives them a little bit of lift, and keeps them together. I guess from doing that.
Now we
I
know
mean, it
why
sounds
Ernie
like a
had
good
the.
idea.
Now we know why Ernie had the rainbow nut holder.
I don't know what that thing was. That had like an open tip though, with some
I
straps.
did it
That didn't.
really.
That didn't look comfortable. It was like a tube sock with no end. I didn't get what was going on there. I tried to figure that out for the longest time. What the fuck do you do with that?
Well, the boys on their boxes or their briefs, they have that little flap, that you're supposed to, thread your weenie through to go pee. Nobody does that.
I was wondering about that. I always wondered. Now, every pair
Yep.
of boxers has that. Are they really that? Do you really not want to pull the whole thing down? Wouldn't it drip when you're
Yeah,
done?
it's dripping. I never taught.
I
I
have
have two
questions.
boys. Yeah, I never taught them. Just pull your pants down. Some
I
people
have
might not be
questions
able to
about
go through
that.
that.
How do you not get the drip on the outside afterwards? Yeah, that would make sense to me.
I don't know.
Traders.
It's like we could do this till traders go live. Just watch these balls bounce. I thought about going live today to see if I could just be like Mammoth and talk for, I don't know, 4 hours saying,
We
"Come
can do
on, the
that.
panel,
Come on the panel.
come on, the panel."
I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
Hi, Lulu. Fred your weenie.
I think I started that whole thing. Come on the
You sure
panel.
did.
Me and
You did.
Gypsy did.
Yep, because she was screeching like a banshee.
Yeah, she used to scream at me to come over. Come on the panel,
Mm-hmm.
Sarah. Come on.
Fizz Craig, you do not. He said
You
he
use the
uses the
fly
fly
hole?
hole.
We should do a poll to see how many
Right.
people do the hole. The whole poll.
Let me see if I could do that. I'm
I
sure I
mean,
can.
granted, there's a lot of women in here, majority, but
Start a
they might
poll.
know if they're men. They can ask their men if they're with them. Do you use the whole poll? The poll hole. For the whole poll.
Ooh.
Two different poles. Get it? Okay, this is getting confusing. Pole onto pole. Pole onto pole. I like it.
I'll put, do you or the men in your life?
The
Well,
men
no,
in your life. That sounds professional.
yeah, I was put, do you know anybody that uses a pole hole? That's what we'll say.
Yeah. We need to know this shit. We're getting older. These are unanswered life questions, you know?
Oh gosh. Uses the pole hole.
What the fuck is wrong with us? Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
No, they don't do to and fro. They go up and down, back and forth. I mean, did you ever think they bounced like that? I thought they just hung in the middle.
Do you pull your pants down? Do you use the pole hole? I can go with this.
Let me get this here.
Oh, this is content, right?
Yeah. Who said after Ernie left we wouldn't have content?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said when I showed the golden kitty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Trader says, I'm just saying, after I seen the rainbow apparatus, pitching a tent has a whole new meaning. I'm still trying to figure out how that works, though, because if you thread that upon your pole, what you got the tip sticking out. So what does the rest do? What's the point of the tube? Is that to hold your pump? Like, I don't get it. Just somebody explain it.
On the underwears?
Whatever that apparatus was, the rainbow thing, it was like a tube with some
Oh, I
strap.
didn't look that close at it.
I think you put your thread your thing through.
Morning, Ash. Morning, SG. We're here for the swinging nuts. Yes, this is quite funny. But yeah, I'm thinking if Mama T and Charlie can come on and just talk, I was like, I don't know that I could talk for. I'm sure I've done it before, but
We just got to read the chat. We just got to read the
yeah,
comments. And there's
keep
two of
reading the
us,
chat
though.
comments. Yeah.
So
Before we
shortly,
get
we
out,
can make it even better since there's two of us. It's like
yeah,
double reading
before
the
we get
chat.
started on the chat, I want to say one thing about everybody fighting. Mom and dad are fighting, and that's what I feel like. I feel like mom and dad are fighting, and it's like I like mom and I like dad, and I hate it when mom and dad fight. But mom and dad usually get back together, so I'm hoping that all you moms and dads out there
In some
fighting,
cases,
yeah, figure what's it called? Metaphorically speaking, I
right,
became
right, right.
just like I said, everybody hated me this time last year, so now I like everybody, and so I want everybody to like everybody, and let's just like everybody and laugh at golden kitties and swinging balls.
Yeah, we can do that. We could start a comedy show if you like.
We probably could. Oh, there's a Bob in here. Hi, Bob. Do you want to give us opinion on balls?
Yes, please, Bob.
Bob, how do your balls fall? Hi, Lemon Drop.
Do yours, Bob? Well,
Oh,
hello,
Lemon
Chicky.
Drop.
Enter at your own risk.
It seems like the whole world is right now. Lewis said I never hated Constance ever. And Tattoos never hated me. Good morning, Chicky. Well, y'all know what I meant. Good luck with them baby dogs today, SG. Yeah.
Oh, we got an answer. We got an answer. Lori33 says, I just texted my boyfriend. He said he doesn't use the pole hole. He pulls them down. Then I asked him if his balls swing like when he walks, and he said yes. Laughing my ass off. Then I said, well, babe, when you come home from lunch, will you? Oh, there's more. Will you run down the hallway? I want to see them bounce like from my phone.
I know. I
Oh
want to see a
shit!
real man do it now.
In real time, you can do it in slow mo too.
Oh, I watch. I can.
Oh, you can do that too on the cartoon.
Yeah. Where's the settings?
Yeah, slow that down.
I don't know if it does it on shorts or not. I don't see the
Hmm.
settings.
Oh, that's a
Part.
short.
Yep.
I don't know if you can do that in the shorts either.
Yeah, it's just a short.
Damn it.
Um, I went to his thing. I just searched. Maybe he has a video of it. I guess slow it down. Would this be considered porn? uh,
Oh, I think it's learning because it's got like
it is.
it's ligaments and bones, so it's really just anatomy, technically speaking.
It's educational.
Yeah, these are the questions
There we
we
go.
want to know, but we never ask. Now we're getting it
There we
out in our
go.
older age.
Playback speed. There we go. Slow mode. Move the comment.
Oh, you did it. You got
Yeah,
it.
I found a video of it. Yes, Lulu, that's what we are. One big dysfunctional, messed up group of people. I just hope we all find our way back to each other, you know.
That's why I always say it's like I've always said this, even with other chats that a lot of people don't like where I like people in them. It's like I feel like when we're in those eclectic chats where everyone enters and has their say, it's like dysfunctional Thanksgiving table. I kind of feel like that, you know?
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
serves a purpose here.
There we go.
Okay, let me
Move
switch
the
it back
comment.
to the picture so I can see this. I'm out of the comments for a minute.
Oh, here
Oh
we go,
man.
full screen even.
Well, the main appendage is still bobbing around.
hmm But does every guy have enough room between? That looks like a lot of room between your legs, right?
Well, you gotta have a wider stance so you don't get friction, I'm guessing. That looks like you know, that's gonna cause friction unless you can't walk with your legs close together. I can see that now.
Oh my god! Me too. Tattoos. Next
You
time,
started this. I'm just
that's
going
not
with
me.
it.
Here's Frank. We'll wait for your report. They are very easily entertained. A verbal abuse. Trader said, and this and I started to make a picture last night incorporating all the elements of two warring fractions. I don't know if they'll think it as funny as we do. I just Googled everybody fighting, and that's how I got my thumbnail.
I very much enjoy the thumbnail portion now. I didn't used to really care.
hmm
Now I have a
I
good
knew
time with it. And sometimes I laugh at my own ass when I'm making them.
New York to LA said, "Could you throw them over your shoulder? We should probably look at the women's, but I don't think women's boobs bounce like that."
That would be that would be for Mama T because nobody says boo balls like her.
Yeah, boob
And
balls.
that clip's in my StreamYard. If you're gonna talk about that, you need my clip.
Woman. Let's see. The woman anatomy.
I'd imagine when
Female.
they sit down too, they have to be careful they don't sit on them. Maybe
Well, you would have to, or
now
squish
that
one
we're
to the
talking
other.
about it, we don't really talk about this much. So now that it's brought up, this is a question I have.
And then in the summer, do they get all sticky like you got to peel them away from your leg?
I would imagine so, unless you get those special boxers.
Yeah, that's probably why they made the special boxers.
I bet
But
all the men love those.
if they don't use the flip flap, they don't got a lady walking. They just got a lady spinning around like a weirdo. If they don't use the pole hole, do they use the cubby hole? Seems like. Let me
I
see here. I
mean,
can't find a woman. Oh,
so
there we go.
men's underwear is very accommodating. It gives you options even.
Here's the female. Nobody.
Well,
Oh
how
my
come she
gosh.
has all her stuff on? Like, oh, there we
Oh,
go. All right, there's her
yeah.
ligaments. I'm like, look, they even make her graphic as opposed to the other one. That's not fair.
Yeah. But see, our boobs don't go
So,
like rabbit top.
so
Right, left, right, left.
they're not doing the full
No,
roundabout.
that must be too pornographic. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm imagining so. Even as a cartoon.
Or maybe I haven't got the other one. Just I want to see the wonders of the female anatomy. See, they just got her spinning, not walking. Oh, maybe this one she walks. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, but looky, they blur them out, but not the balls.
Hmm.
What kind of sexist thing is that?
Must have something to do with the nipples.
Oh, I bet it does. But they're just mammary glands. Oh, there we go. They're not. But see how she can walk without everything going right, left, right, left, right, left.
Yeah. We
It
can
just
have a
kind of
closer. We have a closer gate because there's nothing there.
yeah. Okay, I suppose we should move over on from boo balls. I wonder if anybody's. I'm sure they've accidentally said them once. Or
You're gonna have to edit the title to incorporate the boo balls discussion that was prior to the other discussion.
what'd you say?
You might have to edit the title to incorporate the boo ball
Oh,
prior discussion, perhaps.
yep. Oh, did anybody notice that on Ernie's what you call it, his jail thingy, FOIA request,
Yeah.
that it said he'd been in there, I think, 6 days, still hadn't showered. Showered, nope.
I did actually. It said no for all the washing. Yep, I did see that because I finally opened it yesterday. I have the paperwork, the documents.
And it said address. He said homeless. So
Yep.
I thought he had an office. I thought he had an office with a chair and what else did he say?
He has a portable office. It's a mobile
Oh,
office. How about that? It's probably
remember his rolling
mobile.
chair that was going
Oh,
to be
look
on
at
his back?
that. Look at that. What do you know, bird? How that's just imagine that. Would you imagine that?
Just a second. I got to let this dog out.
That's why they have the hammocks now built in, the kangaroo pouch. It has a specific name, but I can't think of what it's called. It says he's not washing, and it asks some questions about showering and stuff. It said no. He was given toiletries and stuff, but he hasn't used them. And they actually gave you a lot of stuff, because all the stuff that they issued to him, everything was listed. I was surprised, because, I mean, they really gave him a lot of stuff. What
Morning,
about bird?
bird. Yeah, I think he's not on a shower strike. I just think that's just how he is at home. He don't shower
Yeah,
good.
right. I wonder when it gets to a point where they force you to, though. I wonder. Or
Yes,
if you
Jackie, I
lose
know it's a shock.
privileges or something, you know?
Usually the cellmate will beat your ass because you stink.
That could happen eventually. He will probably have to. Unless he gets another roommate that's, doesn't care, like him.
Did I tell you I think I found Ernie's boyfriend?
No. Let's
I
see.
must have told Jody it and Bird in a messenger.
You
Okay,
got a
let me
picture?
find my. Yes, let me find my files here.
Brian and
Um,
Allie, can you send Constance the files? Brian and Allie, thank
yes,
you. Thank you. They work for
please,
me now.
Brian. Okay, it
I
was this
stole
one
them.
right here. I got to share screen.
Thank you, Brian and Allie.
Uh, it's been so long since I did this. It's going to take me forever to figure out how to do it. Okay, present, share screen. Well, what'd I do with it? I could do it on my other computer. What can I do here?
Do you need any more files?
I need. I need to know
Brian and
when.
Allie.
Oh, there it is. Maybe. Okay. So I seen this. Margaret, is Ernie's friend from way back. Since they were like
Oh,
9,
yeah.
and she said that his sisters and brothers, his sisters were giving her shit on her post, saying that she was, lying. She didn't know what she was talking about. So I went over to her page to see, what all the ruckus was about. And
Oh,
here's the
shit.
post. And
That's
on
on
the
Facebook?
post, yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
had
Look at that.
this. Let me do this
Is
one.
that another bottle of meds that got left?
No, this is she was just sharing the post.
Oh,
She was sharing the
Debbie's?
post.
Like she took a picture of Debbie's, you mean?
Yeah.
Debo's?
Yeah, to warn all the people around locally.
Oh, okay.
And let me see. Then I found this one. Uh,
Wait a
this
minute
was
now.
it says Cody Lane,
Wait a minute. What's today? That
Friday.
the plan was that Ernie was supposed to get picked up on Friday.
Yeah.
So today theoretically he's supposed to get picked up. That was the plan.
I
Tentative
think
plan, unless something fell through and they needed to make, rearrangements. So I'm sure we'll hear word later.
this
All
was
right,
from
one.
Cody Lane. It said, Ernie's in the process of taking legal action against everyone that has went public with this information without his knowledge or consent. Just because he's in jail doesn't mean he can't file charges or take action. It's the law. This is 100% against, and this is 100% against it. So enjoy the laugh while you can. Won't want to be so funny when you make him all rich. And
Not
Margaret says, I
happening.
told him I was going public with it. So then I'm like, who's Cody Lane? And if you read down here further, and I didn't screenshot it, but Cody Lane says, time tells all.
Uh,
That's exactly what he said. And then I went to
Time
his
tails
page,
all. Sounds like
and
a
it
tiger.
said, where did I put
Did you catch a tiger by the toe?
it?
Yeah, sorry, it is public information, and it's actually a health
Yeah.
concern when people are going around banging people without their consent, possibly spreading that.
This is Cody Lane. This is his jail picture.
That's Cody.
Yep.
Cody
You go to,
Lane.
let me see if I can find his Facebook again.
Is he a tiger? What's his tiger name? Brandon
No,
Alley. Get me the files on Cody Lane. Thank you, Brandon Alley.
I think this is his secret life that we don't even know about.
Yeah, maybe.
But I
Brandon
think he
Alley.
might be in jail with Ernie, maybe.
Well, what's the date on this?
Let me see.
When they just said about the legal action about the Big Tarvey and all that. Or
That
laughing about
was,
his, it has to be recent if they were laughing about his, people laughing
yeah,
about
that
his
was
police records.
like 7 days ago, maybe, because this was 4 days
Okay.
ago.
Okay,
When
so
I
this must
found
have
it.
to do with Debo's post maybe, because the FOIA
Yeah.
stuff wasn't out yet. It has nothing to do with the FOIA stuff.
And then
Or this
this
threat.
is his Facebook page. Uh, and have you ever seen that stance? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Let me see.
That's the jail yard stance,
Gangster.
Yep. So that means he's in prison, and that's the only thing he's got on here. He's single. He lives in West Liberty, Kentucky.
Well, I can
But
ask the
wait,
people that live there in the area. You know who.
yeah.
I
If you
mean,
Google Cody Lane,
mhm.
Cody Lane is well, there's a whole bunch of Cody Lanes that were in trouble for a bunch of shit, but I didn't know which was him. So I didn't want to get too overboard and say, because there's sexual assault wanted in here.
Oh, I bet
But
there's other people here that know who he is. They're just not in the chat right now, or they're not talking in the chat. They might be in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Cody Lane was
The
a
crouching tiger stance. Yeah. I think he's a tiger.
there's a Cody Lane in West Liberty. That's where he said he's from, is West Liberty. But there is a porn star, adult film star.
Oh, shit.
Her
Oh,
name is
shit.
Cody Lane. And then if you go clear down to here, it says like a cross-dressing.
Well,
Cody
he did. There is somebody that made content with him, maybe potentially adult content.
I can't find it now. I wonder where it went. But what's her name? Ashley did the thing on the brothels. This was like Eastern Kentucky Escorts, Cody Lane.
Oh, shit.
I cannot believe I can't find it now.
Maybe different wording? Just keep looking until you...
Yeah, I should have saved there. There was a doctor named Cody Lane.
If you've looked it up before, too, if it pops up,
Yeah.
you'll see it. It will probably be a different color if you've looked at it before.
I didn't go this far, I don't think.
Yeah, maybe you had it worded differently.
Let me hit
change a few words around or something like that. Or add a word. Any suggestions in the chat?
Redfin, Swelo,
Try searching just what you said, Trader says.
Cody Lane. Oh, duh. Cody Lane.
Oh, Genevieve has a professional tiger stance and a short on her channel. There you go. I'm gonna have to check that out.
ESCOR. What'd she say she has?
The crouching tiger stance.
Meet Cody Lane.
Escort dating status.
Cody Lane escort reviews in Louisville.
Oh, look at that.
This is the one that died. Carla Rebecca Cody Lane. She was I think the porn star that died. Because Cody Lane escorting. And there was.
Oh shit! Is that Brett Michaels in the chat? Simon says. I think we have Brett Michaels.
It's Cody. It says
Hey Joey.
Cody Lane, Granny escort of Virginia. Yeah. Where's the one that said transvestite?
So it's got to be a. Wait a minute. I know. I feel like I've heard this name before mentioned by other people on YouTube that are in the area. If you know what I mean, like. I wish there was others in the chat right now that might know.
Yep. But anyway, so I think that's Ernie's new boyfriend. And what really sold me on it was he said, time tells all.
Mm-hmm. That's a
So
sign right
really,
there.
yeah. But he's in Kentucky, so I don't know. But I think Ernie has boyfriends
Did you
on the
add
outside.
Kentucky?
Too.
Did you try adding Kentucky to your search? Okay.
The
And the town he's from?
Cody Lane. Yeah. I wonder why I didn't save that search.
Did you put the town or the?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not sure. Am I anymore? There.
Cody with an IE.
No, because that's the only Cody I searched was just this right here.
Okay. But didn't he have an IE in the Facebook post? I can't remember.
Yep, just one. And it was on the first or second page. I know it was.
This is Signs and Symbols Sugar Pie as we were taught. This is somebody who's been to class that knows the signs and symbols.
I did save it. I did
Ah.
screenshot it. Okay, here we go. I was like, why wouldn't I save it?
Seems like something you would do.
Yeah, it seems like something I would save.
You catalog everything.
Share screen. Cody Lane escorting Kentucky. Cody Lane escorting Kentucky. Transsexual personal companionship.
Oh.
Dating for disabled. Gay as in meeting Columbus, Georgia. Local 51 New York single women seeking men register free today. So that's Georgia. He's known to be in Georgia. New York is where he hangs out. But dating for the disabled, that's why he's got to get the grannies. Yep. Isn't that crazy?
Interesting.
Cody Lane.
So back to the...
Is that your hometown, Jackie Blue? Which one? Yep.
Back to the original post. Was that person commenting on... Did they share the meds themselves?
Yeah, they shared. They took a picture and they shared it. Margaret shared it because she thought it was important for people to know. You know, local people to know.
It looked like Cody posted it too, though, right? Or am I wrong?
No.
Can we see that again?
Yeah, Cody
or did they just jump in?
Okay,
so they commented on that other person's post. And they were saying that they're going to go to jail or whatever, or get in trouble or get sued, and Ernie's going to get rich.
Yeah, if I didn't dox all of Margaret's friends, I would show you the post, but I don't want to dox all, the whole thing. But she's open about being Ernie's friend. But here, let me.
I mean, it's not like this is a doctor that shared medical info or anything like that. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's just somebody that left meds at their house and they posted a picture, so I really don't think there's anything to be done, quite honestly.
See, oh, it is Cody with an IE.
That's what, yeah, okay. I thought I
It
saw
is
that.
Cody with an IE. Huh.
How's he taking legal action? Are you
I don't
funding
know.
him? Are you going to
Oh,
fund him?
I'm sure Ernie's told him he's taken. See,
Yeah,
everybody's laughing
we've heard
face.
that a lot. Lawyer up 2020.
Yes, right. This poor guy probably don't know what he's in for, you know. Did Jody get here for the dude's balls? Hi, Jody.
Lawyer up 2024, bitches.
Mm-hmm. Chicky, I bet you do get a discount. Dating for the disabled. Right
I've
up
never seen that.
Ernie's. You didn't see that in the description?
I've never seen that before in any description. Period.
Well, there's just some shit going on in Kentucky, I guess.
That could attract predators, I would think. I wouldn't advertise that, you know.
Well, yeah, but what if you're disabled and you want to date? Okay. Now let's see this Cody Lane with an IE. Cody Lane. Huh. About the same thing. Gives me a stupid, the address.
Can you
Let's
unpin the
see.
comment so I can see the rest of it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, thanks. Well, if that person, Margaret says, I told him I was going public with it and he said he didn't care, so that's that.
Yep.
And if that's true, I'm sure she has a post from him or a text, and there's really,
Yep. Another weirdo connected to Ernie, right, in Kentucky.
but it's nice of you to try to stick up for your friend. Nevertheless.
Where is little woodchuck Chuck? Anybody heard from him?
We just need Mama T to go live and call for him again.
See my little mouse going around and around and around?
Would be like day 7. It's not really working out, but it's still amusing.
Yeah, probably.
For a couple minutes.
Up. He might be a jailhouse lawyer because everybody knows that when you squat down like that,
You're the real OG.
yeah, and he's got them jail clothes on. But
oh, really? Look at what Ash said. He was in a live last night. Well, that's interesting. Why not just go live? Where'd the post go? Yeah, that's what Ash says. It's above Night Owl's post.
This one does. Prison pics. Yeah, let me see. I'll show you again. Cody Lane. I should have screenshot where he said, "Time tells all," because that was what really looked.
See, he's been with Ernie if he said that. That is an Ernie quote.
Cody Lane. Present. See, everybody knows that's a jailhouse squat.
Oh, shit.
Am I lying? Camilla Harris.
Yeah, we got a presidential candidate in the chat.
He didn't even, and he don't want to watch. He was homeless. I bet he still hasn't bathed. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Flossie. They did put me on a milk carton. Peachy put me on a milk carton. She said, I'm going to put you on a milk carton. And it goes, too late. I did. I should have screenshot that picture. My phone was on airplane mode. I got to do something to move, So, but got anything else we want to discuss? He was in the Kells.
What was he sorry for?
Okay, let me see. I'm going to check the email. You watch chat.
Okay, I'll do that.
Let me see.
Yep. Chiquita. What's it? What's the other one's name?
Edith.
Yeah, I thought it was Edith.
That's Edith, yep.
Edith! Stop it, Edith.
She's the fat little one. Could this be Cody Lane? Let me see.
Hey, Sarah, did you get my answer to your question, hon? I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Was it recently? I feel like the last live I did wasn't the last live I did the one with the golden kitty?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't recall now, Angel Eyes.
Okay, let's see this. Let's look here. See this guy here?
I gotta switch
Can we,
back.
can we see him real
Okay.
good?
Can you move the pinned comment? Because they can't see it.
Yes.
They can't see the full gangster crotch. There you go.
Look at that guy. Does that guy look like this guy?
That's nothing says threat like that pose. Okay, ask me what I thought about Charlie doing. Oh, right. Yeah, back in the live. No, I didn't see it. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone's feedback for sure. Look,
He's
all
got
that was
darker
about
hair.
truthfully, not to like go off the subject here, truthfully, Angel Eyes, the whole point of that is here's what happened. Somebody, and I was gonna go up and explain this on D-Bosses, but I didn't get a chance because once everybody got into their discussion, I just kind of sat up there and was listening, and I felt like I didn't want to interrupt because it got so deep that I never got to speak on it. What happened was with the Charlie stuff, I took a screenshot. Somebody came into another chat, right? And they said they talked about the records of
Hey,
Charlie, and
Kate.
they said this is where all his stuff is, right? And they posted the website and everything in the chat. I took a screenshot of it, so I looked, and there it was. And then I felt like, oh my gosh, this woman could potentially be in danger. All the other stuff aside, I thought, what if this woman moves and gets hurt? This was all about the mission statement of the Tigers: protect the women and children at all costs. I thought I don't like to see anyone hurt, so I thought this woman could potentially get harmed. All right, if there's anyone, whether it's male or female, that has a record like that on, and they have open stuff going on where they're harming somebody and somebody's talking about moving, I feel like it's everyone's right to know because it's a safety risk. What you know, so that's why I made the choice to share all that with everyone because I thought, or after the person shared it with me, I thought that was something important. And if other people disagree, I'd like to know. But that's just my thought. It was about not her not getting hurt. And maybe there are people that don't agree with that. I just thought I was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Truly.
I watched a little bit of Mama T's the other day,
And I'm
and
not a fan. Okay, go ahead.
no, finish your shins. I mean, finish your
Uh,
comments.
well, I've had a little bit of something happened a long time ago. She had a I don't even want to bring it up. There was a live many months back where her and another person really out of nowhere because that other person on the panel was very I don't want to say the word triggers, but they said some awful real life went kind of real life on me in a chat, okay? And I chose to think to myself to not respond and don't say anything because I know some people are dealing with mental illness and stuff. So I left it alone and ignored it. Did it bother me? Yeah. But these people were talking some crazy real life shit on me, okay? And I chose to just be better and ignore it, which I didn't like, but I did. I bit my tongue. But still, I chose to share this because I don't want to see that lady get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then now I got a hamburger coming in chat threatening me that I've gone real life. Why? Because I shared Charlie's stuff so she don't get potentially hurt. At least if she knows the information, my thought is she can then take that with her own mind and say, do I want to live with him? Yes or no? That's her choice. All I'm doing is sharing the information I thought could be a potential risk. If people don't agree with that, if they do, I mean, we can have a discussion about that sometime, but that's all it was about for me. That's it.
About the rap discussion, I found
About
this.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Like, that's all I was trying to do. If I did something that offends people, I'm sorry, but I really thought I was helping.
Now,
Oh,
I don't
I
think,
love my serger, Methy Mammon. Sergers are a whole game changer. You can work. I make baby clothes with the whole entire serger with not even a sewing machine. It changes the whole friggin' game, and I even got the top stitching kind too. You can work with all the stretchy fabrics.
uh, I seen rap comment that, but it was Nicolene or rap. I don't know, but that was in Kel's chat the other night.
Um, Angel Eyes, you think no, like I didn't do good, or you think, or you're saying no, it was probably good. Like, I'll respect everyone's opinion on it.
Did all the Tigers leave Ernie? Because there was Mama T was talking about in her chat that I guess Renee left YouTube and Charlie's apologizing to the Mean Girls, and
No,
so there's no more Ernie Tigers.
I don't know. Haven't heard about it.
Huh.
Oh,
And when
okay. Thank you, Angel Eyes.
she was saying that it was so hilarious because somebody said Ernie wasn't on drugs, and Mama T's like, yes, he is on drugs. And I'm like, you just threw a fit about traders and everybody.
For a long time.
Yeah.
For a very long time, yeah.
Now she's saying he is on drugs. Now she's saying that he wasn't stalked. I was like, oh my
if
God.
I had a notebook at the time, I could have made a whole list of things that I would have brought up. But it's kind of pointless at the same time. But there were things I would have liked to address regarding that live. But
Yeah.
it's
There's so
really,
much
I don't know.
crap in the middle of it. Like, I didn't want to, I should have got timestamps and gone over it, but
I just would have liked to put what I think to each certain thing. I mean, I did end up texting one person after it, like, because I couldn't take how I felt about it. I think it might have been
Behind Green
traders.
Eyes clipped it.
Oh, she did. I
'Cause that's
saw
where
one
I
of
was
her
reading
last clips. It was like Mama T, and there's something about the clown music and the banjo that just makes me fucking roll when I listen to it when she
it.
does with Mama T. It's
It
got to be the
is.
banjo.
Stop being an idiot. It's kind of long, but we can go through it fast.
I think it's got to be the banjo. Sure.
Because Traders is going live here in 30.
Oh, she is? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. What are you doing, traders? What's your stuff about?
Hers is about a sexual harassment guy. There's a link to
Huh?
some sexual
Somebody
harassment guy that got off.
on YouTube?
Yeah, I think. Well, I'll tell you about it. Here's the link to that. Go give her a like and a share. But yeah, she's going live at 11:30.
Okay.
But we can speed back behind Green Eyes up and just hit the high points.
Yeah, we can also, since we got derailed by ball sacks, we could always do another one too sometime.
That's true.
Because
This is what I watched that had the drug addict part, and she was saying, listen, you're not listening. Ernie's a predator. And I was like, oh
can
no.
you unpin the comment though before the video? Yeah, she's probably gonna have that banjo, and it just makes me laugh. I don't know why. It's a cop dad. Okay, traders.
Yeah, the cop dad's facing sex charges against minors.
That's weird.
In our opinion, well, let me just say in my opinion, they concocted this scripted bullshit to get views and money. Can you tell me how much money do you think Nicolina and Jimbo have made off Ernie's name?
This is the one I saw.
And how much Ernie has made off his own damn name?
Chiquita.
It's all a movie. Because I seen a victim when I looked at Ernie.
Chiquita, stop. Come here.
That's the way they wanted it. That's the way they all wanted it.
No, ma'am, that's what Ernie did himself. He loved it when you said he was a victim.
Well, Jimbo, take your channel down or he's arrested. He's gone. He ain't gonna take that channel down. He always says that dumbass shit.
Why? We're not done with Ernie yet.
No, Susie Q, it was all a grift, girl. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, because Susie Q says he's a victim. They've all stuck her so bad. And she's like, no.
It was a lie. I kept thinking, excuse me, okay, we kept thinking, let me rephrase that. We kept thinking, how the hell did they know where Ernie was?
Seriously, that's my house. It's called Good Combined Detective
Listen,
Work.
Susie Q, I'm going to explain it to you. I kept thinking, how the hell could they get his location so fast, and how the hell did they know? Because he gave it to them.
No, it's signs and symbols.
He would always tell on himself where he was. And believe me, we're looking for proof. You see,
a lot of us found him just for sport. Just for sport.
Your stupid ass goes down with him.
And is Brianna's world, is that Jayla Christ?
Wait, can you pause it for a second?
Uh-huh.
Grapefruit balls. All I know is it was potentially. Only thing I know is it was set for today. Whether it's rescheduled or never done, that's for us to find
Tina.
out, I guess. All I know is that's all I know about it so far. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Thank you, Buttercup. Yeah. Um, what was it? Oh, is this Brianna's World, Jayla Christ?
Hmm. Where is it?
Down here at the bottom. It says, Jimbo, take your channel down. Boy, you told everyone you on YouTube
Oh,
that you would.
well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah, that's who I think. Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
can't.
thought.
I wasn't gonna say until I confirmed it, but there's other clues that I have. Yeah.
And you're not the first one that said that.
Every time they come back. Oh, I wanted to ask Mama T that too. Why they or any of the I just want to know what they think about that and why they
Sure, the fact
try
that he
to
gave
help.
him $20,000.
No, but you sure did enable his ass, so there's that. Why did she think that her paid him $20,000? Even Lightning Chuck ain't that retarded.
Did I, Chucky? No, I think you did. That's just my opinion. Our opinion.
I have a
You know
question
how
for
many
you. Why-
things he could buy with $20,000?
Right. But a YouTube channel? I don't think he's that dumb.
Well,
I
it's
have a
not
question.
only that. Even to help a friend on YouTube, it's just YouTube. Think of how many things you could buy, like a couch for one, or a dining room table.
You could buy a tiny house.
Yep.
I
Hmm.
bet you could. Or at least a container to make a tiny house. But Behind Green Eyes said, I have a question for you. Why do you always correct yourself from I feel to we feel? You know why she does that, Behind Green Eyes? She does that because they're a group now. They're not just an I, it's a we. The Tigers, they are one unit. They move together like a swarm of fish. They vote on everything and they do it as a team. So that's why she
She's
goes, I,
representing.
we.
Represent.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be transferred today,
But the day's not over yet.
allegedly. Allegedly. It's a long drive. They have to get there and back.
VineLink will tell us when it pops up, I think.
Yeah, just keep an eye out. And let's see, maybe they'll reschedule it. Maybe I mean like last weekend. You gotta figure. In my opinion, it was Labor Day weekend. They have to find somebody potentially to do overtime. Somebody that wants to drive 10+ hours, which is going to be at least 11. You're going to have to get gas. You're going to have to stop. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah.
big long. That's a long day. Who wants to sit in a car that long? So they have to find somebody to do it too.
Bird said she tried telling me people need to be accountable. I was like, no doubt.
They will
No,
not post transport. What do you mean? Do you mean they won't put it post it on the website, or I just figured it will show up once he's in
when he gets
Kentucky.
there, I'm sure.
It
Yeah.
will say he's there when he's there. That's all. Like we'll
Yeah.
just happen to see it. Yeah.
Yep.
So it might not even show till Monday then, right? Or do they do that on the
Ooh,
weekend?
if he still hasn't showered, yeah, it might not post till Monday. I don't know.
Oh, that poor transporter. You better
Oh
get the
my
Febreze
God.
packets out.
Will Febreze help?
I don't know. They better spray his bunghole before he gets in that tight quarter.
Ugh. Look, hi, Cheyenne. Hey, Grapefruit
That's hideous.
Balls. Randy Grinch. Jezebel. Truth Seeker. Spirit
Grapefruit
West.
balls. Where were you when we were talking about balls in the beginning?
Can you imagine if you had grapefruit balls, how they would bounce?
That would be some pain.
Cheyenne, you missed our balls.
But you can
Grinch, you
watch the
missed our
replay.
balls.
You can
Yeah,
watch the replay.
maybe I think it might make it my intro, my outro.
Yeah, it was Constance After Dark in the morning.
Yeah, different time zones. Okay, back to Behind Green Eyes. Here we go.
Jimbo, take your channel down, boy. You told everyone that you would. You can't make any excuse now because there's none left to make. Ernie's gone now, so should you be? Actually, yep.
Well, actually, no, he doesn't. Ernie is not in prison yet, so we aren't done with him yet.
That's
She did an excellent Mama T though on that, like the red hair and the cigarette.
Yep.
not what I'm talking about behind green eyes. I'm talking about when it looked like they were
Behind Green Eyes said, "Why the hell would Free give them his location? You all know he didn't want to be arrested. Not a very accurate statement there.
stalking him.
What of it? Yeah, we were watching him. We knew back then he was about what he was about, needed to be taken off the YouTube streets.
No, Markella, listen, y'all need to listen. We're talking about something completely differently.
Markella said, "Are you saying Ernie gave me the address?" Just asking because I didn't catch that.
Completely different. Okay? Completely different. We're talking about when it appeared he was stalked. We believe that Ernie himself gave them the location so they could make it appear he was stalked. It's all a movie.
That I'll agree with. She said, "That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard." No, Brown, I think you misunderstood her. When Ernie was saying he was stalked, Ernie called him on himself most of them times.
Jimbo will never delete his channel because then Thelmer will have to go write more bad checks and he'll have no one to use. Exactly, Ash. And neither will Nicolina. He played victim. Absolutely, they all do. They all do.
And nobody there does?
No, behind green eyes. This was before you came into the picture. Okay, it was way before. Kemper, Jimbo said that he would take his channel down when Ernie went to jail. Ernie's in jail. Now take it down. Simple. Otherwise, he'd be a liar.
Why would anyone take their channel down because you order them to? Just
For what?
wondering.
We ain't talking about you. We ain't talking.
If I cared to clip it, I would have clipped it, but I didn't care to clip it. But it was way back in the very early stages of Jimbo's channel when him and Kemper were fighting and him and Benny were fighting. And Jimbo said like 3 things. I don't know. Something about Kemper, something about Benny, and something else. I should have clipped it, but I didn't. Jimbo could kiss my ass, so I didn't. But what it was said, Jimbo says, if anybody can prove that I lied about those 3 things, I'll take my channel down. But it was 3 specific things. That turned into, everybody said, Jimbo said if someone caught him lying, he'd take his channel down. No. There was 3 specific things he said. If you could catch him lying about, he would take his channel down. And he wanted to take a lie detector test.
But even so, when people say things in the heat of the moment, whatever. So even
Right.
if people are subject to change their minds, is what was my point. And 2, why are they going to take an order from somebody when it gets, especially coming from you, they're not going to take an order when you say, now take it down. Why would you think Jimbo's ever going to do something like that? Listen to you.
Barbara.
No offense. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, and Ernie owes me his channel anyway, because remember Michael Franchese never showed up?
Yeah, you're right. Franchese, where you at?
Barbara said, before Lindsay disappeared, she showed me the exact live where Ernie used Police Light app on his phone at least one time for sure to make it seem like he was getting pulled over. Oh, yeah, then we seen that
Police Light app? What's that?
On your phone.
They have an app for that?
You get the red and blue flashing.
Wow,
and then the
I didn't know that.
He's filming himself live.
Serious?
This is bullshit. I'm getting pulled over. I'm getting pulled over. And the cop comes up and goes, next time don't go so slow on the interstate.
My new headlamp, I used it again last night. I've been going out to the beach a lot at night, but, I stay through a little bit into the night, I'll put it that way. Has a new red flashing light. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what it would be for unless I needed help, I guess.
Everything that Ernie was whining about, Ernie brought on himself.
Let's see. Let's look at Genevieve's comment real quick first. Yeah, you never know. I don't have the blue light, though. I need a blue light.
And if I read the charges, he's got a new charge because he had 2 charges, from Kentucky. There's a 3rd fugitive from justice. From what I think it looks like, South Carolina must have a law that if you're a fugitive from justice and you go to their state and you get caught, they're going to charge you as fugitive from justice because he's got 3 fugitive from justice charges.
I mean, I got the paperwork. I just didn't really look through much of it except for I was kind of looking at the question part. There's a lot there. There's a lot of pages.
Yep. Shower, nope.
The medical questionnaire part, he did a lot of lying. It's weird.
Okay, let's back to Mama T.
About you? Well, I guess I did just kind of talk about you. And it's Mama T, bitch. Hey, Kemper, don't fucking with me too much, because I promise you. Kemper, I would just leave me alone. Nobody's talking about you. What's the matter? Are you pissed because I'm putting out your guys' narrative? Oopsie, my bad. Sorry, not sorry. Now fly away, bitch. Oh, I've been around since the beginning, Kemper.
Fly
I
away.
just had a different name then. Well, he said it, not me behind green eyes. Hold him accountable. Just saying. Susie Q, they don't pick on him. Ernie brings it on himself. Honey,
Yeah,
listen to me.
this
I know.
move. Susie Q said, "What will they do without Ernie to pick on?" And she's like, "They don't pick on him, Susie Q. He brings it on himself." Can you believe she's saying that? I mean, I'm glad she's saying that. I'm glad she finally woke up.
Wait, who was
What was
that?
she doing?
Where do you see that? Let me
In the
zoom
comments
in.
right here.
Let me just Susie Q. I don't think I was there a different name to that? Was that worded a little differently before?
I don't know.
All right.
But it said, "What will it do without Ernie to pick on?" And she's like, she's getting frustrated. She's like, "He's not picked on." I was like,
oh,
well,
now I got the comments on. I didn't see that before.
yeah. I was like, well, shit.
Well, they
She
really
was-
see it like that, but they never see like why people do certain things, and then but it's
But
okay for
remember
all the
how?
stuff that he does and says. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it
That's
took
what they
3
don't
years to
get.
get it through her head, and she's treating people like idiots. That
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Just saying. Susie Q, they don't pick on him. Ernie brings it on himself. Honey, listen to me. I know this is hard to understand, but please understand that I am saying this to save the people over there that I care about. Susie Q, you're one of those people.
This is
I never said that, Sugar Pie. Did I say that? Did I say that today? No, I didn't.
Did I say that? Sugar Pie.
I haven't said that in a long time, Sugar Pie Honey Bun. So I don't know why you even brought that up. That hasn't been said in over a year. Ernie is a very good liar and deceiver. Do you understand that when I started talking about, and do you guys see that when I started talking about this narrative with these people, who comes in here, Kemper, to change the fucking subject?
There's another conspiracy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I ever defended Ernie blindly most of the time, but I really viewed him as a victim in the beginning. Actually, all of these last 3 years, until we started to see the truth.
Silly girl.
I don't know. Green Eyes, why did you get timed out? Obviously. An outlaw? Well, outlaw is elderly abuser. Yeah, okay, so the cancer, Susie Q, the cancer he said he had, that was a lie.
Susie Q said, "Can anybody prove Ernie lied?" And Mama T said the cancer was a lie.
Yep.
It's
and
actually
that's not
HIV.
photoshopped. I have
So he
the
lied about having
documents.
cancer. I hate to say this, but Traders was right about that. And really listen, don't watch the chat. Just sit back and listen to Ernie. He tells on himself all the time. And Ernie was Glover's first time I saw him on his stream. Oh, lady, seriously. But I do believe all these fuckers have been working together. And they've been using each and every one of us.
Oh, wait.
Shit,
Can you
people.
pause it?
Uh-huh.
There's somebody in chat that's... Where did that go? Oh, Amy Lynn says, and Debo has put charges on Ernie as well, hasn't she? That's something I forgot about, too, because I don't know if they have other things going on between maybe Debo and Tina. There might be charges from them, too. Who knows? You know, I forgot about that part.
TCB, that was his FOIA from jail, his open records request from jail. I have it. We can look at it if we want to.
Oh, you got it. You got it too. I didn't know if I should like do that on a live or something sometime, but
yeah, I don't think it'll hurt anything. It's open records.
I mean, yeah.
He ain't gonna save our children. It was all a lie. It was a grift. It was a concocted plan between these other creators and him to make him the one person they go after. Ernie.
Only if people want to see it, that is.
Teresa said, when Ernie first started Facebook, I followed him. He had everyone fooled but me.
Okay. Oh, can you pause it? Sorry. Whenever
everyone
you're done.
fooled, even me. Go ahead.
Oh, I only wanted to read Barbara's comment. She says,
Oh.
I'm not sure who it all is, but wait, who it is at all? Oh, where'd it go? Ernie's jail paperwork and confirmation of HIV made a video. I shared it on my community page last video. If you're allowed to play it, not sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I have that. I have the FOIA stuff. It's like 30. I think it's like 30. It's like 2 reports. I think it's like over 37 pages or something like that, and it does confirm it. Absolutely, it does, and it's not photoshopped.
Genevieve said that's been disputed as being falsified.
Oh my God. Then we'll go over the whole thing in slow motion,
Yep.
page by page.
Yep. Line by line.
He lied on the questionnaire, and then on the other part, it came out that he's positive because they probably might have done tests. I don't know how it works out in there, But he admitted out of his own mouth he takes Victarvy, but then he also said Victarvy, whatever it is, and then he also said he's not currently seeing a doctor, has no health problems. You know what I mean? Like said basically all the wrong answers in the questionnaire at first, but then on the other part, it confirmed it. He probably didn't want to tell them. Maybe he was embarrassed. Maybe he was thinking people were going to FOIA it and see it. So that's why he lied. There could be a whole bunch. I thought of it that way too.
Well, I know the FOIA isn't fake, so.
Nope.
Barbara, the FOIA I got didn't come from Jimbo.
Playing over my house.
Are we talking about the same thing? I mean, Victoria's for HIV, not AIDS. Yeah, I think that's what she meant.
Yeah, but that was the contradiction on his first medical questionnaire because he said he said he takes that medication, but then when asked the question, do you have HIV or AIDS, he said no. But then on the second part, it says yes under their paperwork.
Genevieve, did you request it from Rock Hill or York County, or did you do it for Florida? Because that might be where the difference is.
You don't take that medication with the answer of no. That's what it's for.
Yeah. Can anyone with mods please share Barbara Walters' link? Yeah, I don't think I have it either.
I think they tested it. They might have done a blood test or something. Whatever. The jail confirmed it as yes. Not his questionnaire. He said no. Yeah. They said yes.
Do you want to switch over to the FOIA request, the open record thing?
That's up to what you got time for and the people.
Yeah, I got time.
And what you all want to see that?
Let me see.
Did yours come in 2 separate documents too?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the side shot, his profile looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
Yes.
He looks like a completely different person. I never see that profile,
Right.
Maybe he doesn't do it on purpose, I thought. I'm like, wow, he really looks like a legit crackhead. No offense to Ernie. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying, like, the profile on the rest looks like a crackhead. I was trying to be nice about it, but there's no nice way to say you look like a crackhead. Okay.
Okay, where did I put it?
Ernie's... I made a folder on my desktop. It says Ernie.
There.
It's bad because he looks like a different person. Yeah, this is the first page, I think, where he lies. Is this the first questionnaire?
Yeah, I think so. But it says, this isn't fake, though. This is, I mean, you can verify this. Yeah, it's not fake. You can get
it yourself. Whoever said it's fake. You can get it yourself.
Genevieve just said it isn't like the one they have. Am I getting that right?
No, there's 2 of them. There's 2.
What'd she say up here?
There's 2 reports. You might have saw bits and pieces of each one.
No,
one might be an arrest and one's an intake, maybe, or something. I don't know. It says on it.
Oh, she's going by what's being posted by his followers.
Can you take the comment off the screen so they can see it?
Yeah.
Please.
Does he have followers anymore?
I don't know. Lightning Chuck, maybe?
Oh. Barbara said that's general
one's intake.
It says
that
address.
Might be the intake. Yeah.
And then the military service says 2002, but maybe that's because he was discharged, but
look at the FBI number. That's the question I had.
Yeah, Shirley's not dumb enough to tell him he was in the military.
Do you see that, Constance? It's at the top left. Oh, right there, FBI number.
Yeah. Well, maybe the FBI does have something.
I'm just saying, can anyone explain that in the chat, what the FBI number would be? Oh, thank you, Jackie Blue, for gifting 5, Constance Sue.
Thank you, Jackie Blue.
Constance loves you for that.
I do. Jackie Blue, Kentucky, Grinch, sorry uneven.
Okay, thank you, Genevieve. I wanted to know what that was all about. She says it's a fingerprint on file.
Shani has a flat spot on the right of his head too. Let me go back and look at that. It's really funny looking.
It's weird,
Oh.
doesn't it, Shannon? But then you have
See?
to remove the comment when you're done pinning it because people can't see. I'm just
It
gonna
would
keep.
be our right side. See that that slope going down?
Is Shannon the one that said that in my leg too?
I think so.
I think it is.
Something wrong with that head there. Okay, let me go back to the.
But
we
can
went
you
to the
unpin
FBI.
Shannon so they can see? Constance.
Huh?
Can you unpin Shannon so they can see?
Oh yeah. Remind me
Thank you.
that.
That's alright. I'm gonna keep not to be a bitch, but
No emergency contact.
playing
Unemployed.
again.
Homeless. I was doing some correlation here, but I don't know what I was correlating. It said hold for Bassett County. He signed extradition.
You said extradition. Dick.
Balls on my mind.
Yep.
Warrant is misdemeanor warrant issued by York, South Carolina. See? Misdemeanor warrant issued by York, South Carolina. Fugitive from justice, misdemeanor. Arrest date 8/26. See? Buttercup, that's what I was talking about when I said that.
She's got her balls
I
on
don't
her
know what that
mind and her
means.
mind on the balls.
No
You might have got
bond.
hit.
Fugitive from justice.
Can you drop a link
That's-
for Genevieve, please? That's what it says
Yes.
in the chat.
Oops, invite. There you go. He didn't have any money on him when he got arrested.
No, he did. One of them said 1903.
It did?
Yeah, yeah, $19.03. Maybe
Wow.
once after he got. Yeah, I saw it somewhere. Unless I read it wrong. I'm just thinking
It
off the
might be
top
on
of
the
my
other
head
one.
because I remember random stuff that doesn't matter, but not important things sometimes.
There's his clothes he got. His clothes again.
Slanted head syndrome.
It looks like someone whacked him upside the head. Maybe that's where his chip is.
Is anyone in the back yet? I can't see.
Oh, good thing you reminded me. No, not yet.
I can't. Okay.
But see, he got a washcloth, and he got.
You got a lot of stuff.
Chip.
See all that
Yeah.
shit they give you?
Yep.
I was surprised. They give you a lot of shit.
Yep. Got to wear somebody else's boxers though. Band items none.
Well, at least you got clean underwear and socks.
Wreck
Hey,
on
peel them suckers off with a chisel.
8/27. He went to sick call. 8/27. Inmate received wreck. No shower. 9/2 wreck. No shower. So from the 27th to the 2nd, he had no shower.
Yeah, it said no. Everything I saw says no.
There's this picture. See that sloping head right there?
All right, zoom in. Can you zoom in with your? You have a touch screen. You can actually pinch it. Yeah, look at that. I just discovered that the other day after all this time. You don't need to use anything but pinching it open with your.
Hey, Shannon.
Slide it open bigger, just the profile, so it's all the profile, so people can see what I mean about the crackhead look. And lower it a little bit so you can see the whole effect, the neck with the top of the head. Doesn't he look so unhealthy there?
He does.
If he were to lean forward like normal, like a normal head, not back like that, the back of his head is as flat as a board.
Yeah, I'm tilting my phone to see it. Yep, you're right. Doesn't he look so bad? Not being mean, he just looks kind of so unhealthy. You can see it on the profile.
Yeah, and then his facial profile doesn't make sense because
he looks like Beavis.
Forehead is leaned back. It's
Beavis and
even
Butthead.
in some of his videos when he had that hat on, especially the video where he's in the Uber and he's telling the guy to stop. You can really see it. It's weird.
He looks like Beavis. Beavis and Butthead, one of them. I'm getting the names mixed up, but you know what I'm saying. The one with the dark hair.
I want to say one thing about Mammoth. So
Oh,
Mammoth in
boy.
her live the other day said, Lori, we were just too strong for him. We were just too strong. No, bitch.
Oh, I saw
No,
that.
bitch. He told y'all to leave for 6 months and you wouldn't do it.
That's true.
Okay. And
Absolutely
then
true.
you finally got it. And it took a long time. You weren't too strong. You were so weak. You let him treat you like shit for 3 years.
Yeah, he
You
really
know that
did.
old saying is you teach people how to treat you?
Right.
So he did it for 3 years. Mammoth. You and Lori weren't too strong for him. You were so weak you weren't fun anymore. It's like a cat playing with a mouse. You know, they play with it and then when it dies, they're like, yeah. You and Lori were two dead mice to him.
No, I think he liked having power over certain people in a way that they would do
Possibly.
what he wants them to do in a weird way. Because
But
when
they
he was at
didn't.
Southern Girl's house, he Southern Girl confirmed that he made all kinds of horrible comments. And this is before he even gave them the final boot or whatever breakup happened. He was talking nasty smack about them, and that's fucked up because he for them actually, just because
Yeah.
they did a lot for him. So he cared nothing for them. That's fucked up.
But it literally took a wall to fall on them. I mean, he is telling you in his chat, and other people are telling you to get out. You know, you take your tiger stripes off. No. You weren't too strong, honey. You were so weak that he just wasn't fun anymore.
Renee,
Plus,
rip
y'all probably
those
ran out of money.
bitches off. Renee, rip those straps off.
Get that crab
Yeah.
off your face.
So if
That's my
Mammoth is
favorite,
listening to
the crab.
this, please stop saying that. I'm going to need Mammoth to stop saying how strong she is. No, and no.
Shannon is
Hell
spoken.
no.
She
I
says,
have.
hell no.
Stop it right now. Stop it.
You're
I
gonna
was
get
embarrassed
Shannonized.
Yeah, but old flathead Ernie there, bless his heart. Bless his little heart. God love him.
Looks like crackhead, legit.
Jesus be with him. And
You know
those who are transporting him because his ass is smelly.
Oh my God. And
He
it's
has
hot.
swamp ass. And you can imagine
Oh,
11 hours
musty.
in a car, that swamp ass that he already has is just going to ferment.
Summer rotten in jail, sweat and stench, black toe crust, toenail, nasty,
Mhm.
crusted to the body, sock looking ass. Yep.
Exactly. Strong women don't run around and say, I'm strong. I'm so strong. No, you don't
Well,
have to say a word.
that's what that's one thing that I always kept to myself actually. But now that you say that, it seemed almost like bragging a lot of the times how I'm this, I'm that, I'm
Mhm.
this, I'm that, and I'm always thinking to myself, oh, and I'm a warrior. Like somebody told me that once, and I'm like, no, I don't like. It feels weird of me to say that. Like no matter what I've been through and shit, like I can't say that of myself. It feels weird to I would be bragging on myself, so I keep it all to myself. You know what I mean? Like, or I don't need to tell people.
Well,
I can
because you
fight or
don't need to
whatever
tell people.
because if they're here, they're gonna know. I don't need to talk about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you don't need to
No,
say it. It
no.
speaks your life speaks for itself. You
hmm
speak for yourself. You don't have to run in
I
and
already
announce
know
it.
what I went through. I don't need to tell anyone unless I'm
Yeah,
talking about it as a conversation, right? I don't need to brag about it in the way that I hear about
exactly.
it. Yeah, exactly. I just let it
Not
go out the
especially
side.
not when you've been made a fool of for 3 years.
Yeah, but that is messed up that he did that to them too, because they
Oh, it
did
is
so much for
completely.
him. I feel like that's so dirty of him to do that at Southern Girl's house and brag and show people's naked pictures and laugh about it and shit. Like that's fucked up.
Yeah,
He hates
it
women.
is.
Yeah,
It
what
is.
about the
That's when
flathead?
I would have had him on the curb with his little bag. Bye.
Yeah, I think
Goodbye.
you're right. McKenna's right about the flathead, infant neglect possibly, or maybe some
That's
kind
what,
of
yeah.
a cranial disorder. I don't know.
We
Well,
had a
he's got
neighbor
that.
who
What
really
is
with
it?
that.
What is it? Oh God.
Infant
RH
crib.
null blood.
Oh,
So it
yes.
might make your head shrink up. I don't really know.
I think that was bull about the blood. I think he just
Oh yeah,
wanted
it
to
is
be cool.
100%. 100%.
He got that from Team Rose's conversations, I think.
Yeah.
For being a
Yeah.
vampire.
hmm
He does, Buttercup, but it's also the way he's holding his head in that profile. It's
I,
not,
I,
if
I
he
thought it
held
was
it
like
normal.
thyroid at first, like enlarged, and I'm like, is that his Adam's apple
No,
or is
he
there
got a
thyroid?
cone heel. He got a cone heel.
To put it lightly, okay.
Yeah, he got a cone. He looks like a unsharpened pencil, lead.
But
That's all.
he did
But
get
it's
rid of
true.
them barcode bangs.
Yes.
Yeah, the barcode bangs. Because I don't know if his hairline, well, his hairline is receding. We can look at that
Real
and see it.
bad. You can see it in the profile. Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't
Yeah,
turn. Maybe I thought once I saw it, that might be why he keeps forward. Maybe.
Yeah.
it gives his date a place to set their beer. Oh my God,
When they go to the bathroom so they don't get roofied. That's cool.
oh my
Cool.
God.
And he will roofie you. He made a video
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
pencil
it.
neck, pencil neck geek is what he is. Bless his heart. And again, as I said, Stinky Brown said that, oh, Kentucky doesn't extradite. Stinky, eat one of your cats. Because they did. You idiot.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they get calls literally every day and they're sick of hearing about it, all right? I'm
Well,
sure they want to
probably.
end the Ernie Shell shit from YouTube. Do you know how many calls that place probably gets and complaints? I'm sure they're sick of it. So maybe they do.
Maybe. I
Maybe
don't
they
know.
did. Maybe they
They did.
will.
They sure as hell did.
And this page is wrong because it says prior convictions and it says a misdemeanor nonviolent. Oh, I bet he does have a misdemeanor nonviolent conviction.
Oh, I got questions too now. Now that
Yeah.
the DNA stuff or whatever, once that gets all, accomplished and everything and fingerprints, has anyone here thought, and what do you think of, is it possible that once all that stuff gets into a database, he could potentially be linked with other crimes? Has anyone thought of that?
Could
Or
be.
what could, like,
Well,
I'm wondering, there's more shit
in
going to come out.
Virginia, if you get popped for a felony, they take your DNA. That's in Virginia.
Right.
Now, I don't know about Kentucky or South Carolina, but they obviously did a blood test on him
They fingerprinted him.
for
Here's
the
his
Got the F
HIV.
and the FBI number or whatever that went into a database potentially. Is that what that meant?
I
Probably.
think he has to be
I'm
housed correctly.
genuinely curious. Like, is something else going to pop up in a system somewhere as a match? Is that how because
Could
they
be.
find shit all the time with DNA. You do the crime shit.
Oh yeah, I do. It's a lot. So I don't know, but
Ernie is allergic to clonidine and Tegretol.
What are those
and
for?
mayo. If he's allergic to mayo, excuse
He
me,
And
said that he don't
mayonnaise.
like it. He's just being a spoiled
then he's
brat.
allergic to eggs, right?
Now Tegretol has multi uses, so it can be used as a seizure med and it can be used for nerve pain. I don't talk about meds on here, but I take it I don't talk about this here, but I have trigeminal neuralgia. It's not cool, it's not pretty, but I do take a low amount of that. That's one of my meds as for that, and it doesn't have any kind of a effect on your inhibitions or anything like that. It's not that kind of a med.
Here's what's so sad is that he could have, if he chose, to come out and say, I have HIV. I'm on medicine. I am undetectable. If you have, there is hope, we have whatever. He could have been no, he couldn't have been a good role model because everything else he did. But, this ain't the 1980s.
I don't know
Right.
about mental health. I don't know if it's used for mental health. I just know it's a nerve pain thing and also procedures. Those are the only two uses that I'm aware of. But if it's for anything else, I can't see. I don't know how. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, but aren't you a nurse? Are you the nurse, Sister Kelly? I mean, I know that Anissa's a nurse too, but
And this
those are the
ridiculousness on a 4,500 calorie diet.
but clonidine, on the other hand, is used for
No, Debbie,
other.
it's not AIDS confirmation. No, ma'am. It is HIV. HIV and AIDS are two completely different things from the same virus. If you have untreated HIV, you will develop AIDS. If you have on drugs that, drive your numbers down to where it's undetectable, you will keep HIV, for as long as whatever. I mean, it could change
Yeah.
over. I don't really know because if you think about it, these drugs have not been around too terribly long, since the 80s. I don't even think that they had these. Well, they didn't have these drugs in the 80s because people died of the AZT, which was experimental drugs that killed you quicker than the virus would.
Mhm.
So HIV/AIDS is a category, but just because
Fucking
he has
airplanes.
HIV doesn't mean he's going to get AIDS, develop AIDS, but it doesn't mean he won't. So, I mean, there's a lot of people out here with HIV and they're living their life and they're doing, everything in life that you're supposed to be able to do.
I could
So
see why he
no,
would
it's not
say.
AIDS confirmed.
I could see why he would want us. Not that it's right. From the mind of him, I could see him saying cancer because to show that he has the illness, to explain
Yeah,
the hospital visits, to let people know that he's nervous about stuff he's got going on without coming out and saying that, because then he would get judged for it naturally. In his mind, going in the mind
right,
of
in
him
his
why he did
mind.
it. Not
Yeah,
that it's right, just
He
from
should have
him.
said anything.
Yeah.
He said,
He
you know,
was
I got,
probably embarrassed. He was going to get
yeah.
picked on for butt sex or something.
well,
Which, you know.
if he didn't take his meds correctly, right, then he might be developing it. I don't know, because I know that video of him when he first said he had cancer, he looked like crap.
Well, he don't take
He
care
looked
of
like death
himself.
warmed over.
I
So
bet he don't
because he's
do it
not taking the
consistently.
meds, could it move up to AIDS?
Full blown.
Possibly, but
Blown, as we
we
say
don't
here.
know how long he's been on that. We don't know
Blown.
when his diagnosis was. We don't know if he took the medicine correctly. There's a lot we don't know.
But we're
There's a
hearing
lot we
it's
don't
gone
know.
back. He may have potentially known about it as far back as 2013. It's been alleged on here now,
Yeah,
which is pretty bad.
it's very bad. It's very bad. But like I said, if he'd have taken the medicine correctly,
Right.
I doubt he would have.
Regularly, on
Yeah,
time.
because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people who have HIV and they take their meds and they're having babies. They're doing everything. So,
Well, he's a couch bouncer, so I'm sure it's hard to get regular medical visits and keep up with
well,
your
too,
health
if he
of living
leaves them
his
everywhere,
lifestyle. His
if he
lifestyle is
leaves,
not,
he
yeah,
he
healthy.
leaves that medicine everywhere, right? So to him, that's not
Oh,
a
I know.
priority.
I wish we could interview MAGA. I hope well, obviously, I'm sure she's handled all her health business, but I mean, that's messed up.
Yeah,
Messed
it
up.
is. But I know that, like I said, every time I saw that he left that medicine, he proved it's not a priority to him to take it.
Right.
So it's just like he left
At
bags of
$3,000.
dildos. He left bags of dildos at Candace Wells' place,
I
Jimbo's
believe it.
place.
Yep, that's a confirmation for me.
Yeah, so he left dildos in three different that we know of, three different places.
Dildos in different area codes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, that's a little weird, but I'll say
Like
no
you
more
said
than
about the
that.
mayonnaise. He's not allergic to mayonnaise. He had to be allergic to eggs or something
Yeah,
else.
eggs.
Remember
what
when he
is
said he
it?
was allergic to chocolate? I mean, strawberry only have chocolate.
Yeah, he said so much.
And now
Yeah,
he
if
wants a
anyone, he's got
4,500 calorie diet.
absolutely get tested if you did not
Right.
use protection with Mr.
Or his
Shell,
mayo.
because again, I know when when my second daughter was first going on birth control at, like, I think 17, our gynecologist told her, and in no uncertain terms, a man will tell you anything to get in your pants. He will tell you anything. And it's true. I mean, it's absolutely true. So if you think he's going to run around waving his, status around, no, he's not going to tell anybody. MAGA might know, but we won't know, do we? We won't know. We'll never know, because I don't think she'll ever come on and explain that shit. Even though she should, because she's supposedly a doctor and she can educate people, but it's not going to happen.
I think he blackmailed her too. I think he got all those. Remember, he played that video of her drunk. I bet he's got some videos of her that he said, if you say anything, I'm going to release all these videos.
And wouldn't Debo have, like, he was on camera with her mother's jewelry. You remember that? He was going through the jewelry box, or what jewelry thing he had, and he was showing it. That's proof he had it. So I can see why she would charge him, because he showed everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. This dude, it's going to be so many layers that's going to peel off him.
Yeah.
And he's going to be exposed. He's already being exposed. It's just going to get worse for him. And, good. It should. It really should be.
Right, man. He's on a special diet and medicine, but he said he was under a doctor's care.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And it says here, communicable disease risk. No. What the fuck?
Which form is that on, though?
This
like the
is
first
on
one or the second one?
This is on the first one.
Okay, so if he said they didn't have it, I guess they would trust him until they got the blood work back.
Up here it says he has it.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Exactly, Michelle. He didn't look at anybody as a person. He looked at what he
No.
could use from you,
Absolutely.
and then he moved on when he was done.
I know I've seen it.
In fact, I've always wondered, I'm not throwing shade at Southern Girl, but I've always wondered, what is it about him? What does he do that we don't see that makes you want to house him for that long? I don't
Anyone
understand
pin
the
the comment,
appeal or
please?
the
Oh,
way
yeah.
he
I
goes
just got
about it.
back. I
don't.
had to step away for a minute. Thank you. Just so they could see. I'll keep doing that to help.
There it is. HIV, yes. See?
It
Says
says
yes
he
there.
has it. It's definitely confirmed. Yes.
Yeah, he's got it.
It was on the question. The reason it said no was his questionnaire when he first went in the intake. They asked him and he lied. He lied about a bunch of stuff on the intake, but he also admitted the medication out of his own mouth, which is for
Right here.
HIV.
And he
And
would
then
be under doctor's care.
right, he said
Yeah.
no on the first intake questions. He
Right
was lying.
here.
He was probably
I
embarrassed.
guess so, Scott. I guess he's just pops up as a victim. Like
Right
he
there
can
is a
turn
lie.
on his
Have you
victim
been
card.
hospitalized? Now we've all seen him in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of
Yeah.
lies there. There's a whole bunch of lies in it.
There's his
Yeah,
no for
many.
HIV.
PTSD and everything, right there.
He should have said everything. I would have died.
When before he said no to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he couldn't
It was
walk
contradiction.
that back. He could not walk that back. No.
Oh, he got caught and had to come out with it. I'm
Job
sure people
loss,
called the
never had a
jail
job.
too. I'm sure people. I know, right? You need one to lose it. I'm sure people called the jail to say he had HIV too. I wouldn't be surprised.
And Buttercup, here's the thing. I don't know because
Oh, for
if
fuck's
South
sake.
Carolina
Another
charges him,
plane.
if South Carolina charges him for anything, they're just going to have to move him back and forth to face the charges. And I'm sure South Carolina just wants him out.
Oh,
They're not going to charge him with anything to get him out. They're not going to bring him back for the wrong ID stuff and shit like that. I don't think so anyway, because they don't want to.
Can you
They're
drop
not
a
going to
link?
want to lug him back.
There you go.
Katie just got back. I mean, I just got back into the chat. Can you drop a link for Katie?
Got it.
We sent Ernie half of the reward money. We actually there you go.
Yeah, and then
I
it says,
listen to Mama T give her opinions, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? She's like, she has no life experience whatsoever. And she can't obviously read people. She cannot read people. If you say something, she takes it literally.
12/20. Leslie says he has a court date. Oh, now that Leslie's here, does she know what was that guy's name? Cody? Cody what? From the beginning when we were talking about Constance?
Cody.
What was
Cody Lane, was it?
Lane? Cody Lane?
Let me look at it again.
CODIE, Cody.
Cody Lane, yes.
He was very upset. He was very upset about Debo sharing the pictures of the medication and said that Ernie's suing everyone and he's going to get rich.
Oh, okay. Sure.
We're like, all right, boy.
Hey, Holly Dolly. He'll pick up his check as soon as he gets released from prison in 10 years. Should be a lot of interest on that since, till then. Idiot.
Is that you, Katie?
Idiot.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
You driving?
Hey.
Y'all,
Oops.
I have a sore ass throat and like snot in my nose. It's
nice.
Gross. I have not been sick in years, but
you got the Rona, maybe.
Make sure it's not. Yeah, make sure it's not COVID.
Go get your ass tested.
I will.
Because that ain't no joke, Katie. It is no. I don't care how young you are or fit you are. This new batch of the virus is no joke.
Yeah. Well, I'm 58 years old.
I know.
And
so
you
better take care.
About 350 pounds is what I'm estimating.
What's up, white boy? I'm still blocked.
Okay, I was going to come up, and I think Sarah just covered this, but I just wanted to reiterate how big of a fucking retard Ernie is, because on his intake form, it's like, what meds are you on? And he writes Big Tarvy. And
I
then it's
know.
like,
That's
do
what
you
I'm
have
saying.
HIV or AIDS?
I know.
No. Because, like, why? That makes no sense, you fucking idiot. Okay?
I
Right
think he
here.
was afraid about the FOIA getting out, which it already did. I think he thought if he put no, that we, you know what I'm saying? He was probably thinking ahead. He's crafty like that we're going to see it.
But
Yeah,
there's
But
so
no
he
why would
screwed
he
way.
up
admit to having
because
big
he fucked up.
toys?
Because he done fucked up.
And I'm sure that intake nurse looked at him like he had 5 heads when he said, "No, I don't have nothing. Oh, but I take this
I know,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
for
'cause-
only HIV."
He messed
It's
up his lies. That's all. I think he got messed up
well,
in his
he
lies.
couldn't lie anymore. He couldn't lie anymore now.
Well, it all got corrected in the next form.
Yeah, it did. Oh
Now,
Lord,
they
oh
all
Lord, oh
do
Lord.
they is it protocol for them to draw blood for every inmate that comes through there?
I don't know. I wouldn't
I
think
don't
so
know.
unless,
Because
they
it says
suspect
on
it.
That's
All
a
right.
good question.
it
What
says
I'm
on the
thinking is,
actual report that it says he does, so that changed. So I mean, the only way that they would know that is if they drew his blood, right?
not
Yeah.
necessarily. What I'm thinking is, okay, so somebody in the chat said that on a live stream somebody called in. Fair enough. So if somebody else called in and said he has this, they then can call the doctor on the medication and say, does this patient, you know what I'm saying? They could then contact
Okay.
people. I'm thinking they either got in a system, contacted physicians, because when they do medical intake and see those medicines, it's the medicals, they now get medical to come in and say, huh, this medication's for HIV, and then they're going to start looking into his pharmaceutical background and the doctors. So they either did the background on that and talked to the medical or then drawed blood to confirm it after the tip came in. You know what I'm saying? It could be one or the other or both.
Yeah.
Because he would
Combination.
have to be, I would imagine he'd have to be housed differently than anybody. There's got to be a special, I don't
They
know
probably
though. Who
did. They
knows?
probably did labs after the phone call came in, and I would want to know as a jailer if a
Right.
person comes in and somebody's calling in and says that and gave that tip, then I would follow up with it for safety of
Oh, of
other
course.
inmates. Yeah, they probably
Of
did.
course.
Yeah. Well,
You
for
want to
all
switch
you
to it?
dumb hoes out there, all you tiger hooker hoes, what does it feel like to feel super retarded thinking that fool is in the hospital all these times and that he doesn't have cancer?
Yeah. His 64 types of cancer
Well,
that
it
he
probably
had.
hurts because they believed in him and he was straight up lies, like we said. And it's not easy to come to the realization that you've been lied to. I would imagine for 3 years, it probably sucks.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that gullible.
I mean, it was hard to understand, but I also kind of could see where they're come from because he's tricky and crafty like that. But it was frustrating at the same time sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he was so unbelievable. I mean, if you had any life experience, he is completely unbelievable. If he told me it was Friday afternoon, I would say, I'd have to check.
Yeah.
I would have to check. So,
Yeah. Let me say this, he is a pro at picking the dumb ones.
yeah,
He targets. He targets.
Yeah. Yep.
He can read the people and he targets on purpose.
Yeah. So today, Angelo said that I read the email from the DA because Angelo forwarded. He will be extradited to Kentucky. Today's Friday, right?
Yeah, today's the day that it was supposed to happen, right?
Yep. So, oof. They're going to get his DNA down there. He's fucked. I really think that, I mean, as far as the whole Rodney King thing goes, if they get his DNA, people are going to, I mean, if he's mad, they might open that whole case again.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if it
it
would be that. I'm wondering about other things he may have done. I feel like it's my thought that never made sense to me, and I'll tell you why. Because he has a brother, wouldn't they have noticed that there's a familial DNA, like there's a partial match to that, like because his brother was taken. It doesn't make sense to me that they wouldn't say, hey, this guy's DNA kind of matches as this guy's. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about that, but we'll see. But I'm wondering about other crimes he may be connected to.
Didn't he refuse to give his DNA?
Yeah, see, Zepparella says it won't matter in Ronnie King they have Shelby's. That's what I always thought. Why do people say that when his brother was already drawn?
What if his mom and dad cheated? What if they cheated and they're not really the mom and dad? I mean, his mom's probably his mom, but what if his dad's not his dad?
There could be other crimes too. We'll see. Something might come out of it, and fingerprints were done too.
Leslie
I'm
said
going to say this before I go, but this is Mammoth and them are acting like victims. You are not a victim, Mammoth. You are a volunteer.
Yeah, fuck
You're not a
that
victim.
shit. Yeah.
Right.
Katie.
For
You
real, for real.
absolutely volunteered for
yeah,
3
McKenna.
years.
I
So
agree.
you're not a victim.
Me and Shannon are on the same page about this. That's why I would always cuss those hoes out because they're
Yeah.
stupid. And they're
Look what
trying to, like,
Angelo.
they enabled him the whole time.
Yeah,
And
Sure
they
did.
can't
exactly.
sit there and say that they didn't know anything for 3 whole years. Like,
No.
Ernie needed them in order to get all this fuckery done and for him to move around like that. So
Yeah.
they can't say that they didn't know anything and act like their hands are clean.
Nope.
Fuck that shit.
You're not his
Well, they
victim.
believed him. They believed him.
But he did.
They thought
Yeah.
we were attacking him. They only saw him as the victim, which some of us did at first until you see the pattern, you know.
But yeah, but sorry, they volunteered. They are not. You can't call yourself a victim now. No, ma'am. No, you are not. You are a fucking volunteer.
I would
Sorry.
have, if I had given him the benefit of the doubt, I feel like
Oh.
it would not take 3 whole years for you to finally figure that out. I would have picked up on that. Maybe I would have, like, I never gave him money or anything, but like, I could see somebody throwing him a little bit of money to help him out in situations. But there are so many things that don't add up that he refuses to explain over these past 3 years that, like, any sane person would be like, okay, you're lying, bro.
So then you have to think about Tina similarly. And I'm sorry, but you actually said that Ernie had a chip in his brain. You also think Bigfoot dropped it like it was hot on the hood of your car and left a hair.
I want to see the Bigfoot hair, man. I'm serious.
I do too.
I love Harry and the Hendersons. Okay.
That was a good movie.
I watched it on VHS.
Yeah, you can't say he had a chip in his hair. Oh yeah, and I've got Bigfoot's ball hair on my car where he did a dance. Sorry, no, Tina, no.
Tina,
I have it at.
that's that, or how did she even think that's just so fucking weird?
She found it on her car and she put it in a jar and put it in their little cafe. Bigfoot hair.
I want to see it.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So when you take that and then put that she said he had a chip in his head, he probably got a piece of rock in his head. I don't know what he got in his head.
Well, we saw the side profile and it's a flat ass head, so.
Exactly. So a chip probably show up.
He looks so different from the side. No.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. You look sickly.
Side, like profile.
Thank you.
It's like his head is shrinking.
Leslie said he has a court date December
20th
for South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Traders is willing to hunt the Sasquatch and ask the Sasquatch why he left a hair on the damn car.
Traders got the ham and the bow and arrow, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's me, the Sasquatch she's hunting. She can't hunt no more Sasquatches.
Hey,
remember?
The South Carolina might do a Zoom court though, possibly.
Yeah,
could be. Yeah, they might.
They put them in a room and give them a screen or whatever. They might do that.
Well, if they do it like where they just have a docket and run them through, that's open to the public, I think.
That would be cool. We need somebody to put it on their channel like that Squishy's Garden.
The actual factual is gonna fucking play that
Stream
shit.
it.
Okay?
Stream it.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, I just wanted to come up and ask about that one Vic Harvey question. But you know who else or what else has AIDS globally? Spiders. Spiders all have AIDS. Watch your back, bitches. Spiders have AIDS.
Scared. Don't talk about that.
Oh, there's where you seen cash, Sarah.
What? 1903. Was I right? Did I win?
But that was the time they took it. 1903.
Oh, that's the time. Oh, okay. I thought it was $19.03. My bad. I see. I don't read court shit. Oh, yeah, there's the balance. You're right. I looked at it real quickly. I was on Team Rose reading stuff, but I didn't want to put it on the screen. I wasn't sure if I should or not, but
no
looks like
shower.
most people are.
No shower. No shower. He did go play he went out for PE.
He went out for, he did rec?
Rec. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't really looked at it closely yet.
It said here he went to activity rec. Rec, no shower. Ooh, he went and played and didn't shower. Inmate received rec and no shower.
I didn't know they literally document whether you shower or not every day. I guess that's good.
Mm-hmm. And that was the date was 9/27.
Can they
Clear to
take away his
9/2.
canteen for not showering? Can they like take your
Yeah,
canteen away, or can
yeah,
they throw
they
you in
can.
forcibly?
Usually your roommate will beat the shit out of you, make you shower.
I just can't imagine transporting that for 11 hours, 10 hours, whatever. Or, well, for them it'll be like 5, 6 hours, but still. That thing's going to be humming. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially in the
Encore.
heat, in the southern heat.
Ugh. At least he's got clean boxers. Well, no. Well, he might have
upon
clean
entry, no, upon entry they were cleansed, but he didn't
a week
even
ago.
wash. He didn't wash before putting the clean boxers on, so we know how that's going to go. And his socks are going to get shredded.
In a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hold for other agency warrant. Huh.
I know that Crumbly kid was on a shower strike for a while. Ethan Crumbly. He was all like a grease ball looking thing, and they said he was refusing showers.
This is just a repeat of the other one.
Okay. I keep muting out when the planes go over my house. Are you guys hearing the planes? Because they're really annoying today. They're doing a lot of they're doing drills, and it's very loud. Okay, just checking.
This is all the same stuff we read.
I live by a base, and they do drills a lot. Leslie says, drop me a link, and I'll show you.
Okay. Da-da.
High karate kicks. Those kicks made me fucking roll in the red plaid.
So this. Oh, we've already went over this. Is it both the same thing or what? No, it's not. Okay. Now let me go back and stop sharing this and see if I have any update in my email.
Oh, is Trader still in here? I just remembered about her live. I didn't know if she bumped.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, how are you ladies today?
Alive.
Where you been hiding, Constance? Everybody's been missing you. They
My
must put you on
phone.
the back of a milk carton.
They did. I should get that picture.
I thought maybe you were working a lot.
No, just getting ready for the move. But my phone was on airplane mode, and like I was just watching things with the bushes. And so
no!
on airplane mode, and I didn't think anything about it. And then my best friend came over and she's like, "Are you guys okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She goes, "I've been trying to call you," and I looked at my phone. It said airplane mode.
Oh goodness, it's
So,
crazy. Yeah, he went past it a couple of times, but his court date on there, and that's what I told Buttercup Baby. I said everybody keeps just scrolling past it, but it shows it there on that paper that he's got a court date on 12/20/24. I've slowed that thing down, been trying to go through it with a fine-tooth comb.
That would be interesting. Night Owl.
Do you remember what page it might have been on?
It's not too far down there, Constance.
Okay.
You go just a little bit, a little bit slow for him. It's past his list of what he was gave and all that. It's right past that, like his clothes and stuff.
Here's the narrative. I want to know what false name he gave him.
That was another thing. That was another thing. The first thought, right as soon as he said it, I'm like, can you get? They could have charged him with failure to identify and that. I mean, why I don't know why they didn't, or is there something gonna happen? I don't know. Because he was trying to. He knows why he was hiding.
Here it says he obtained and served a warrant. Okay. Booking report.
Yeah, and isn't Helms in there too? Which is odd.
I don't know.
And I don't know why. Usually, whenever he's with somebody, he gives a fake name, and that's been confirmed by other people. Southern Girl said that too. So he must have messed up. If he just gave a fake name like usual, he wouldn't even be where he is right now. He messed up and gave the literal name.
Right.
People tell on themselves, right, Ernie?
Time tells all.
Busted.
I don't know if he gave them a name and just thought that they wouldn't run it or what. I don't
He
know.
gave him a name and a social security number. Fugitive from justice date.
It's untelling who's he.
It's untelling. It's untelling. Now you're doing it. No, we need to know what name he gave just for curiosity.
Right there it is. On 8/26, the defendant did willfully and unlawfully violate South Carolina Code of Laws by fleeing the state of Kentucky while having an outstanding warrant for theft by failure to make required disposition of property, $10,000 or more. The defendant fled to the address of Rock Hill, South Carolina, in the county of York. So there's his charge for South Carolina. And
I wonder if Kentucky will talk
yeah,
about
that's how they found him, was with who he was with his fingerprint.
Now, what do you think, Leslie, when he has court? Do you think they'll talk about, while they found the subject and blah, 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 he gave false name? Do you think they'll go over all of that in court when they talk about his stuff? Of how he got there and what he was doing beforehand?
It's possible.
I hope they do. I want to know what name he gave.
It's possible as far as his bond hearing. Like when they do his bond hearing, they'll look at his arrest report.
I'm thinking, because that's a pretty big deal that he did all that to avoid going back to Kentucky. So I'm thinking that's a pretty good chance they'll build up with all that to show why he's at risk.
That's what they said. He's still wanted.
That's a big no-no to give a fake name like that.
Message full extradition. Full extradition.
Probable cause too. Okay, I thought you could get in trouble for or get another charge, Genevieve. Or it depends on who are picking you up. Maybe
anywhere in the United will extradite. Right here.
He was trying to avoid
extradite from anywhere in the U.S. in the United States.
Viper. Ernie gave Charlie's name. Huh?
Did he really?
Wait, I don't know if that's real or not, or if they're just fooling around.
Confirmed warrant and extradition with ORI.
Wait a minute. Angelo said he gave Charlie's name, which made the arrest even more hilarious. It might be the first name that came in his mind.
My goodness.
See, he threw under the bus, Chuck.
He gave Charlie social security number. Charlie had to give him his social security number then.
Viper, come up and tell us about it.
Why would you do that? Please come tell us. I need to hear this. This is hilarious. Lightning Chuck got thrown under the bus. Why would you give his name? He's got open shit. You should have picked somebody with no charges, dumbass.
Yeah, the people that arrested Ernie, that Sergeant Rose from the Bluefield Hell incident, I called him and he told me all about it when he arrested Ernie for that wrestling thing. He was on Destiny. He was a nice guy and he loved to tell about it.
I thought they were joking in chat. This can't be real. I hope he comes up and takes that link.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Okay, do tell.
I can't wait.
All right. So it's very hard in Georgia to get the body cam footage without a subpoena. So once Kentucky...
Oh, I wish.
Once Kentucky gets the body cam footage, then you can FOIA them from Kentucky. But you can't FOIA them from Georgia without a subpoena. However, the report writer who's on that report, if you call up York County, he'll answer the phone and he'll talk to you. And he said
that's great.
And he'll tell you that he gave the name of Charlie. Last name redacted. Okay. Now
that's fucking great.
The reason why I say there's no evidence in the report of anybody calling from outside of York County is because Nicholas claims it was Helms that called.
Mm.
Do you notice that Helms is not arrested? Helms is not in there anywhere, right? She's not arrested. Helms made the call.
So he overstayed his welcome potentially and did something to piss her off.
It's something to do with domestic violence, but
no way.
There's no charge on there for domestic violence. So I don't know.
Come on, Helms, speak up.
Yeah, we know you're watching.
Where are you, Helms? Are you a tiger?
The cam footage is going to be critical because it's going to show Helms.
Oh, right. Oh, we need that footage ASAP.
He was in South Carolina when he got busted.
And the 911 call came from the Helms residence.
Interesting.
So
very interesting.
I'm just saying what Nicholas said. I mean, people can do their homework. His name's right there. I would suggest calling, but again, that leads me to believe that Miss Helms turned him in.
I got a theory. Okay, a theory just popped into my head. Let's say Helms is one of the tigers under a tiger name, potentially, maybe not, but possibly. What if she was watching the stream? What if she saw that Nick Leaner and them or whatever was called in, and then she's like, "Oh shit, I gotta protect."
Well, why would she call in and call? Why would she call it in as a domestic violence?
Okay, the domestic part. They must have gotten to some sort of thing. I'm just wondering if they knew that Nick Leaner called. I'm wondering if they found out that some of the other people called and were like, "You got to get the fuck out of here." And maybe they got in some sort of thing. I don't know. That's the only thing I can come up with. Theoretically.
Nicholas wrote the report, Bird. See right here.
And she didn't want to get in trouble.
That's who you call to talk to.
And he wrote the report based on the information from the arresting officers and the
footage,
body cam footage and all that stuff. But again, you can't get the footage as a civilian from York County. So I know, and I've kept you, Constance, in the loop along with Traders and Katie. They're picking them up. They're supposed to be picking them up this week, and they got the report, and they've requested the body cam footage, which can then be FOIA'd from them because Kentucky doesn't have the same law as York County does.
Rolling Stone. Oh my God.
I didn't know that they could hold back body cam footage. I was under the impression that was a federal mandate, but apparently it's not.
No, not in all states. Just like with video footage from like stores and stuff.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Markella and Nicole definitely knew where he was. They definitely knew where he was because she called and gave him a heads up.
Again,
hours before he was arrested, mind you.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they got into a fight over it. That's what I meant. Like maybe she saw what happened and was like, "You got to get out of here."
What I'm saying is he had plenty of time to flee, right? Because it was hours before he was arrested. He had plenty of time to flee, but he didn't leave. I
wonder why.
And then a call came in from that house. From that house. So unless Nicole or Markella were in that house, the only other person to make that call is the female.
Yeah.
Because I'm fairly certain he didn't call on himself.
She probably told him to leave after Nicolina said he was there and he wouldn't leave.
That's what I was wondering, if that caused an argument and then it became, if she flipped it around like that, then she could sit and not get in trouble for it. In her head, maybe she thought she wouldn't get charged if she was trying to get him out of there. I don't know. Just trying to think.
Mrs. Viper says maybe she just decided to do the right thing and turn him in when Nicolina came up on the channel.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like,
so by default, that still makes Markella and Nicole responsible for his arrest, technically. Yeah. So, by default, they do get that win, which is, hey, nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm everyone just wanted them. Yeah,
I wanted them captured, but their response to the house was not in response to whatever calls they made. It was in response to a call made from the house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if the 911 call is FOIAble. That might be something to look into to see whose voice is on the 911 call from that house.
What about other agencies looking into stuff? What about the other agencies in Devo?
All I know is they have my report, but I'm not in communication with those agencies on a daily
Okay.
basis. That's a
So that's-
holistic and a Tina or Debbie thing. I don't
That's
know
still
what
a
they've got.
potential. So that's still a potential thing too, like whatever they got going on. I wish they could speak, but they said they can't right now.
No, if they're really involved with like a Secret Service type thing or whatever, then yeah, they probably can't speak. I was told I couldn't speak until today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess he's being picked up today. But here's the
Yep.
thing. I don't know what their reports are. I haven't seen their reports. I do know there is reports from them, but the content of what those are, I have no idea.
Okay, maybe it was her daughter, like Barbara says. Maybe she would be a Helms too. She could be a Helms if she's not married.
Angela, what do you think this number down here that says FBI is for?
I mean, the FBI has a report on him for, impersonating agents.
So that number could be that.
I don't even think they've interviewed him yet.
Genevieve thought it was the fingerprints, but it could be that there's a number because there's an open case. Could it be that? Because there's a literal number there.
Yeah, but it's the FBI.
That means he's been in contact with the FBI before. You'll see where it says Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, New York. That's all states that he's either been arrested or contacted by LE.
Yeah, this year.
And that means that he's been in contact with the L. See, can you make that bigger, Constance? I'm blinded.
I thought it was case numbers too, Barbara. That's what it looks like to me.
See right there. See the SID numbers right there.
These.
It's right above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his military service.
Mm-hmm. Which is
did he tell them
bullshit.
that, or did they get that from somewhere? There's SID, FBI number.
Okay, so that's Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and New York. And I don't know what AS is.
Is that North Carolina? It says NC8.
Oh, yeah. New
in
York,
the number,
Tennessee,
in the FBI number.
Georgia, West Virginia.
They all have letters.
Kentucky,
like
West
right
Virginia.
there. Yep, they have, and the FBI says North Carolina, maybe it says NCB or NC8.
Huh.
FBI
We need a
29932.
copy to decipher this.
Well, each of them have a state abbreviation in them if you look.
What SID stand for?
That's a good question.
We got a New York, a Tennessee, a Georgia, a West Virginia SID. We have a Kentucky, and another Kentucky, Virginia, and then the FBI has an NC like North Carolina. I'm just guessing.
Special Investigations Division.
Yeah, so each of those states, numbers have a state in them. You see all the states they have a SID number?
Yeah, Kentucky, Virginia, New York,
West Virginia, Georgia.
FBI, yep. There's a North Carolina in the FBI one.
What's AS though?
It says other. Mm.
What state is there's no state abbreviated with an AS?
Where?
Not even Alaska. It says other, so that might be something. Homeland Security or
just trying to decipher.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you guys heard the recording. He's definitely on the radar for Homeland and for Secret Service. The only FBI office that was on the radar for him would have been the one in Tennessee.
Could be, yeah. State identification number, Michelle said.
No, it's a D. It's Special Investigation Division.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, what about the flash drives? What the hell's on those motherfuckers?
No clue.
I want to know, damn it.
I wouldn't want to open those.
I wouldn't want to be the one to open them, no. But I still want to know what the content is. I don't want to see it, I don't think. Oh, can you remove the pinned comment when you're done?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes. 2 flash drives. Those are FBI case numbers, Barbara says.
That's what I thought, Jackie Blue. But I wasn't sure. The Arkansas. I don't ever hear of him going there.
Wouldn't Arkansas be AK though?
No, that's Alaska, isn't it?
I think
no.
AR.
AR, I think.
Yeah, Arkansas is AR.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot of states, though.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you up to, Ernie? What are you doing in all these states, dumbass?
And that could be because his DNA or his fingerprints are triggered to those states too.
Right.
Well, we know New York. We know New York. He has a warrant.
Yep. Yep. And where was that people's arrested? Remember they got him for phone harassment? Was that Tennessee?
What did you say, Constance?
Wasn't his arrested in Tennessee for phone harassment or?
El Chapo.
It was over in Prestonsburg.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure if Charlie was arrested or not, but my report was filed on his death threat, and they did go to his place of residence. I haven't heard from him since.
Misdemeanor fugitive warrant while in court. There's for the one in new
Where's
charge.
Lightning Chuck? Lightning Chuck, I just want you to know that Ernie used your name when he was arrested. He said he was you. I think that's kind of funny.
Leslie, you said it was after his list of getting things.
Yes, slow down just a little bit, Constance. Go on down. It's past that.
So I just want to reiterate, just so that the people in the back can hear. It does appear that the credit of his capture does go to Markella and Nicolina. So that being said, they're not mentioned in the report either. Only Helms is.
Past that.
And that was her real name. That's crazy.
Not really. That's a pretty popular name. Did you Google that name in South Carolina?
Lori's license? Driver's
I have
license?
a niece's name, Stephanie Helms.
That doesn't make sense. How could he use her license?
He doesn't have a license.
No, Eyes Wide Open said he used Lori's, and I said that doesn't make sense. Or you mean like the numbers for something? Like, wait, what do you mean? How could he? Do you have any more feedback on that?
I don't know. I think Chucky's been arrested.
No, actually, they said he was in a chat last night.
Somebody
came in here. I can't verify if it's true or not.
Oh, you're right. Court date 12/20/24 at 8:30.
The first one, 12/20/24 at 8:30. General.
Yep.
No, he just calls people agents to make them sound cool. He called the last person an agent too.
I don't think he's going to get a bond.
Why would court be scheduled so far away till December?
I don't know. Probably building the case.
Could be, yeah.
Oh my Lord, Jackie Blue. Oh my Lord.
What'd Jackie say?
That thought hadn't occurred, but he did used to talk about putting on wigs now, didn't he, to be fair?
I've got that clip of him putting on the wigs.
I got a clip of him with a clown wig, but that was manufactured by me. So
remember the blonde one?
Yeah, he did look pretty happy as a woman, I will say. Did. Blondes have more fun after all, right?
All I know is he's in jail and he never looked better.
Right. Weirdo. So if anybody wants to know, this is the guy's name, Nicholas Schifferly.
I think Ernie suspected something, though. Do you remember one of his last streams? He was like, if you want to come up, now's the chance to talk to me. You may not be able to get to do it again for a very long time.
Well, he was running out of options after he lost, like, all of his friends.
Yep. What time is that, Angelo? Is that 3 o'clock? 3:41?
Why would he brag about that, Audrey? Why would he have Lori's social security number? He could have been applying for shit with that and everything. Lori knows that? What the fuck?
What's this MO larceny other?
Holly Dolly, what? Do I want to know about a maid's outfit with a feather duster? I'm not sure, but I think I do.
Primary Nicholas Schifferly.
He had an old man costume, that dude? Like with the
Ernie
TikTok videos?
Did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he said he had a picture. One. He said it was one of them movie set qualities. You wouldn't even be able to tell it was him.
Oh.
Yeah, that was what he was in New York. This one says redacted. Case something redacted. DOC warrant request.
Well, I do remember that, Flossie. That was ridiculous.
I think the redacted documents for that FOIA was the body
this
cam.
would be probably that part there. Yep.
The wrestling event, yep.
Didn't he dress up and try to pretend like he was Katie?
He was joking around about it, I believe, once he had the wig on.
There's a blonde wig. I have a clip of him in a blonde wig. Huh. Fleeing out the back door.
He did aspire to use Katie's identity, I do believe, yes.
I wonder why he didn't get it for providing a false name.
I don't know.
Was the main. I thought he could have got a charge for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was pretending to be Lightning Chuck.
I'll be honest. The only time I've ever been to South Carolina was when I was flying over it.
Why'd they let him lie about his height and weight?
What was that?
He can't be lying about his height and weight because they would have taken that there.
Yes, but he might be wearing his Temu shoe lifts. He did show us they give you 3 inches. So I'm just saying, or do they take
Madison
your shoes
County
off?
has the height chart, you know, the thing.
Do they take your height with your shoes off? Do they take your shoes off?
I don't know. I've never been arrested. I don't know if they take your shoes.
He ain't no damn 5'9".
No, he's not 5'9".
I promise you, he's not 5'9".
I think he's 5'7".
Because Madison County has a height chart.
I'm 5'8", and I'm taller than him.
She's taller than him, and she's 5'8". So wouldn't it be like 5'7"-ish? Do you think, like a little shorter than you? Okay, Kentucky says he's only 5'7". That was my guess. So, remember he did show us and brag about the Temu shoe lifts, just like freaking Anthony Greeno. I think he copies a lot of his stuff, and that's why I asked: do they take your height, or do they just take what's on the license to make it quicker? No, they do the mugs. Some mugs don't have the thing in the background though. His license is a whole ass lie. He's not 5'9".
You can keep that wasp, Squids. My suggestion is to burn the house down and move.
I mean, shit. He's even had people like, you know, he stayed with Jimbo. He stayed with other people in the community. They would know that he's not 5'9". Also.
Now, was he a felon when he was with him? Or
No,
was
I don't know.
Rephrase. Was he on the run?
I don't believe so. No.
I don't think so. He missed court in January of 2023? Yeah.
I don't think he was ever in any trouble when he was there.
January 12th, 2023 was, remember, because Unit 8 was starting up.
Unit 8.
Remember that?
What was the year that somebody first started noticing he was sick? When he showed up at what's her name's house, like on his deathbed? What was her Sour Girl or no? What's her name?
No, I
Southern
think it was
Girl?
January when he was in the hospital after the highway run in New York.
Of this year?
He had some hospital stays when he was with MAGA too, I think, and then people were saying some of those were manufactured.
Bees, Squid. We need bees. A wasp is not a bee. What's that? I'm sorry.
Listen, when he allows me to get choked.
When he first went to Southern Girl's house, she said she had him step on the scale. He was so unhealthy and everything, and she said he was 114.
I'm sorry. I thought it was Sour Girl. My apologies.
Well, to some.
There's too many fucking names on this damn platform. Southern Girl. Okay, so he was with Southern Girl this year.
Or SG, you can call her that. Or Moody Farm, whatever.
And that's when he was deathly sick.
Yes, and same with Smiley Miley. She said he wasn't well either and did a lot of resting, I believe. I don't know if Smiley Miley's in here.
I don't know, man. I can't prove it, but I think it's worth noting that I think he's had HIV for a while.
Yeah, he's probably having a flare-up from not taking the meds, I'm guessing, if that's what happens, you know, from not consistently taking them regularly. He probably was in better health at MAGA's because he was doing what he had to do, I'm guessing, maybe. I don't know.
And she was medical, so she could have gotten him Biktarvy without raising any red flags.
If she knew. I was under the assumption she didn't know, and he, you know, but We don't know what she knows. I wish Smiley Miley might consider going on someone's panel and, talking about it if she ever wants to.
Here's when he was in New York.
Eric Rush got popped not long ago too. I have his mugshots.
This
is when he was so sick in the hospital.
And the staff.
And that fool had people thinking that
okay, Audrey.
Jimbo had sent thugs after him to beat him up. He had people scared to death and worried about him that somebody had actually beat him half to death. I was like, oh my God.
Audrey says,
go ahead.
Sorry. Audrey says January of last year is when I believe he found out about his illness because that's when he started changing and getting worse. Now, Tina says she thinks that he may have been sick as early as 2013. I don't know which one, but that's something that Audrey says. I mean, we've all seen a change in behavior and everything in his appearance for sure. And that's when he probably concocted the cancer story, maybe?
I mean, HIV is much more survivable today than it was a decade ago.
Yeah, if you actually follow doctor's instructions. He's always couch surfing though and going to state, so I'm sure you can't have consistent, proper medical treatment if you're jumping around state to state. You got to change your insurance and all that shit, Missed appointments, I'm sure, from not making it on time on a bus. I don't know. But have you all seen the Eric Rush mugshot? I got that. Someone sent me that. I got that. If you don't have that, Constance, I could send it to you.
I think I have it.
The new one? The new one?
Let me go see in my email.
Let me know and I'll send it to your phone if you don't.
Okay. Sure I did.
Yep, the cottonmouth was one story. The kidneys, remember y'all, the dialysis shit near the maggot town?
I've got a cottonmouth playlist.
Old playlist from that damn bitch.
Yeah, that's because he was trying to hide the complexion of his skin, the dude.
Ooh, look what Genevieve said. So he did get picked up. I wondered if it would be around noon or 1 or something. If they left this morning. It is confirmed, Genevieve says, allegedly, that Ernie Shell has been transferred. So he might be en route right now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you call, Genevieve? Did you call and ask? Or if you don't mind telling us where you got that, that would be great. All those transfusions, all the stuff he was talking about with the dialysis never made sense.
That dude, that's what's throwing me off, because I was under the impression if you were HIV, you couldn't get blood transfusions like that.
Because he was probably lying about the transfusions. They could have been infusions. Could have been medicine. Who knows? He called them transfusions, and they may have just been infusions.
I don't know. It's just his whole
lies
life
about everything. It's all a lie. Everything's a lie. So
And he surrounded himself with people who thought like him.
Genevieve is checking with Madison County intake right now. And everybody in the area can.
Is that it, Sarah?
Oh, let me look. Yep, there's two pages. There's 2 pages. He looks a little different now. And then there's the info part. You have the other. Yep.
I think so. Let me see.
Be careful. You're on the screen right now. Your email.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
That's the info part?
Yeah, I think so. What does that say? When was he popped? May
28th.
Okay. Memorial Day weekend.
Yep.
What's his weight? He's a tiny dude too, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He's 40. What did he do? Does it say?
I don't think it says.
Okay, I thought it did, but.
Oh, let me see. I have one more. There's 3 I'm here. It says federal inmate. Oh shit.
That was one of his buddies, I believe.
Yeah.
He looks like Yoda. Huh.
It said federal
inmate. Going back home.
Federal inmate. That's what it said he was.
Federal.
Yeah. Reporting agency, Sullivan County Sheriff's Office. That's all I have. Yeah. Ooh.
Ryan White Clinic. Just think, all you people in Kentucky and the surrounding area can go visit Ern on visiting days.
You can. Yep.
Oh, I'm sure he has tigers that will give him some funding for his ramen noodles and honey buns. That is money.
Down here again.
I don't
Y'all
see her.
block Nicolene anytime you see her. We have no use for her.
I haven't seen her coming.
Underlying mama. Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I see that either. Maybe it was already blocked.
I'm missing a ton of comments. M9 tells Ernie when it's go time. What's that mean? Constance, because there are people who face charges waiting for court too. He can. Oh. I think half the shit Rory said about Laura's ID lied. But I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Audrey. Says you gave her ID to use for bed and breakfast to get in rooms. Well, that might make sense because all you have to do is, well, no, wouldn't she have to show her ID? I remember that. Ernestine or something. Yeah. He was going to.
Honestly, in all seriousness, dude, anybody that's had physical contact with Ernie should get tested. It doesn't matter
HIV.
when you found out he had it. Get tested. That's the safest thing to do.
I tried I thought it would ease people's mind, but
so what happens? What happens if somebody finds out that they test positive all of a sudden for HIV now, and they've had a proximity connection with Ernie? They've been around him, they've touched him, whatever, right?
I think that's another felony.
That's another crime. First of all, second of all, it allows you preemptive treatment. You need to get tested.
Yeah,
well, sooner the better. That,
all jokes aside, friend, foe, hater, whatever, get tested. If you've had him in your house, get tested. And you got to keep testing every 6 months.
Well, it's not only that, it was said that he had Hep C, and I presented that to somebody, to get tested, and I won't say who they got. Like, I felt like angry at me, and I was only trying to help them in case they were nervous because I was trying to present it as any communicable diseases, and I didn't mean any kind of offense, but I was taken back by that because I was only trying to help. I
didn't realize my other wife, according to some people on this platform, D Shannon 681 was in this.
You got another wife?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of rumors flying about me. I'm gay. I'm straight. I'm gay. I'm straight.
Okay.
I have multiple wives. I have multiple men. I have sex in my camper with men.
Fair enough.
What else? You think of any of the other rumors, hon? Oh, I abused my wife, my country wife, by the way.
Oh.
Genevieve said no inmate by the last of his shell in Madison County. So he's probably moving, in transit, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, Miss Nancy, I'm so sorry.
I've been told that I'm not talking with the DA out of Kentucky, and I've sent the emails to Constance, Traders, and Blame Katie, and it's straight from whose office?
We got an update in the DMs. Okay.
But
eyes wide open. I don't mean to call you stupid. I mean, if I'm the one, because I know there was some very, people that I, respect a lot fell for his bullshit too. So there was just some that was, Mama T was just too much though. I mean,
I don't think Eyes falls into the category of stupid. You know who I think falls into the category of stupid? Mama T, Lori, Charlie, sorry, but Holistic and Debbie. Like, it was blatantly obvious this guy was on the run from the law. Like, blatantly obvious. At this point. And they're still were fucking around with him. So, nah.
He was vindictive enough. Just for you said he could have used your razor without knowing. There's lots of shit.
All kind of stuff.
He could have spit in your food. He could have. Look at his behavior. The things he was saying to people's kids. The thing he was saying to women about being a killer inside. The killer inside was the HIV.
That's
the killer inside.
I said that on a live, and it gave me chills when I came to that thought. It's not just HIV though. There was the Hep C that's been alleged, and like I said, any other communicable diseases. There could be other things too. So when I told people to get tested, I was talking about anything.
Guys, I'm going to end this because Traders is going to go live in 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, and I want to get ready.
Sorry,
to get
Traders.
But thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Angela, for coming up, Leslie. And
thank you, honey.
What else? Thank you for the memberships.
Y'all
and
be
we'll
safe.
keep you updated.
Shannon.
What's going to say?
Angelo, have a good afternoon, honey. Thank you.
You too, ma'am.
Everything you do.
Y'all be
All
safe.
y'all. All y'all have a good day. That's hilarious.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye,
Yes.
Leslie. Leslie, can you please go do a welcome home sign at the
You
jail
see
for when he
Shannon's
gets out of the
comment?
car? Yeah. Can you go do that, Leslie?
The welcome wagon.
Just hold it at the door when he gets out of the car, right? Maybe
I'll
you can
talk to
find
you.
out. Okay.
If they was bringing him to Harlan, I absolutely would. We'd have a damn parade for him.
You can get some footage for YouTube. You can be out there on the fields
We'd have
when the car rolls up.
Get some pom-poms too and some noisemakers.
They'll probably flip you off, but that's all good. Come on, that'll be good content.
That'd be excellent content.
I'll have to talk to you ladies. Thanks.
We need a plan here.
Yeah. We got one
Whatever
rolling.
We'll figure out something.
Okay. So I guess we'll see y'all at Traders. Thanks.
All right. Bye, girls.
If you want to learn about balls, hit the replay.
Yeah. Thanks, Sarah.
Hey, shit show. All right, bye, everyone.
Hey, AC.